you, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Oh, funky. Funky, 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 funky. You know, this week has been a time. Yes, it has. If you guys have been here, you understand the type of time this week has been, okay? It has been a long time. Before we get into funky, hey, Ruby. Hey, boo. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Y'all hit the like button so the people know we around this corner over here getting ready to joke real bad. You know, before I say anything, welcome in. Y'all come in and hit the like. I would like to share something with you guys. I sure would like to share something with you guys. We're going to do an open panel as well. I want to hear y'all's thoughts because I know I'm not tripping. We're going to do an open panel on this whole funky thing, okay? Check this out. Shout out to the dollhouse, first of all the dolls in the dollhouse. If you would like to become a member on either page, both memberships are up. Please, y'all go pull over and support the doll. But I want to show you guys something. There he goes. Why, Saint? Why? I just want to know why. Saint, go lay down. Don't worry about them dogs next door. They ghetto. They trailer trail. You know what I'm saying? But look, y'all, check this out. Let me make this bigger. Shout out to the dollhouse. I just wanted to show you guys this. I saw this and was immediately proud. I said, wow, this is last month's synopsis of what's been going on. And important. And I guess I done gained 6,000 new subscribers, 781,000 more views, and we've been watched 11.3 million minutes, y'all. Shout out to the dollhouse, man. Y'all really been rocking with the girl. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot on this YouTube street. I know the YouTube people, they be beefing and all of that, and we're going to get into that with Funky and Tasha K. Girl, but, you know, y'all really been supporting the dolls. So shout out to y'all, man. I truly, truly appreciate everybody on this live, man. Everybody who be watching and liking the videos, everybody, shout out to y'all. Y'all is off the chain. So shout out to y'all. Also, now that we've done with that, I don't want to, do too much on that because we got a lot to discuss because I need to get y'all up here to see what y'all got to say about all of this. Also, like I said, thank you everybody. Listen, the memberships are up on both pages. If you would like to become a member, join the membership, do that. I will be doing members only lives where we gonna be josing real bad. You see what I'm saying? And things that I can't really say in front of the company. We gonna be over there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm gonna do giveaways for my members, a whole bunch of things. So you guys, please, if you have a chance and if you can, I'm gonna try to see if I could give some what do you call them too? I'm gonna see if I could give some memberships. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, y'all pull up over there. Also, what else? Pull up tomorrow, 5 p.m. Educational Friday. We will be discussing race. The complexity of it and how Black folk don't know who we is. And then we also will be discussing a little bit of can't you tell I need love? You get it? Hila be doo be da Illuminati. Can't you tell I need love? Pull up tomorrow at 5 o'clock as you should. Uh-oh, we got a member. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, baby. New member. Shout out to Jen for becoming a member. Let's get into, why am I chat not moving on here? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Stand by. All right, yeah. She a member at the dollhouse. Shout out. All right, look. We gonna talk about it. Kalanda, is that Kalando? I just seen your video on Dineva, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but I just don't believe Fox Soul was paying him $250K. I'm sorry. You know, we gonna get into it later, but you guys have to understand that them people really do be paying like that. Okay, we got somebody pulling up from Facebook. Hey, doll. Hey, doll. How you doing? Shout out to everybody pulling up over there from Facebook. Let me say this. Y'all gotta understand. And first of all, in today's society, $250K ain't a lot of money. It's just not. $250K ain't even valued at $250K these days. More or less, $250K is like, thank you for becoming a member, K. Nicole. I appreciate you, my love. And thank you, Mrs. TDM. It's the beat for me. Yes. Thank y'all so much for showing love. But look, $250K ain't valued at what it is. But also, y'all got to understand, Fox Soul is a portion of Fox. They got money. They got money. I believe he was getting paid what he was getting paid. What I don't believe is, how is it that after you got paid what you got paid, you walked away with your head held high according to you? That's what you said. I didn't say it. You said that. And then it goes from that to, I ain't got no beef with nobody. Y'all go support. To, I got beef with people, but I ain't gonna put no address on it. Somebody put in my comments, I can't remember who it was. They said he basically contradicted himself like Christian Keys did. He was over there talking about how Christian didn't want to put a name on it or an address on it, and he didn't do that either. Then he came back and said it was Claudia when everybody was assuming it was Flame. But we gonna get there. If you're on the Dollhouse channel, y'all may not have seen my video, but I did a video on this whole situation kind of broken down. Y'all, please go to the Voodoo Doll TV, the main channel, and check that video out. I'm trying to start separating content. So I was going to post it, and I still might, I don't know, but I need to start separating. Like once we, like me doing this all together outside of the lives was me just kind of like helping up, you know, it was helping the other channel. But once the other channel get legs, and I believe it has legs, but I'm going to stick it out for now. We're going to have to start separating content. It's going to be Popeyes over here, church is over there, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Either way, we eating. You get it? Popeyes over here, church is over there. Okay? Let's get into it. Thank you for becoming a member of Beautiful Leo Goddess. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Also, Meek with the brown eyes, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody who's becoming new members. Y'all are really showing up for the dog. Now, listen, like I said, y'all, I believe he was making it. But if I gotta be completely honest, y'all, Boxy Brown, it was $250 a year. Like I said, that value isn't as what it was. I think in today's society, that's probably about 180, probably 190, maybe 2 if I'm lucky. But if I'm to assume, because I don't know this to be true, remember, I didn't say it. This is what they said. Let's start that over. I did not say this. What I'm about to say, I didn't say it. This is what they said. I don't know if it's true. I'm just telling y'all what they said. Did I say that enough? Do y'all get that part? I didn't say it. This is what they said. Okay? But ultimately, if he is to have the habit that has been rumored to have, then $250K is about 100. You feel what I'm saying? And that's before you count in bills, food, gas, regular, schmegular. That's if what they said he got going on is what's going on. But again, I don't know. I don't be around there by behind the cars looking like a black nigga in a rich or and trying to be a rich old white woman. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Tracy's Take, for becoming a new member. I appreciate it. Yeah, Alberta. The snowfall diet. That Jeezy the snowman. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what they said. Again, I didn't say it. But look, so before we get into that, I got a couple of small stories that I want to get on, y'all. Should I even do this? Do y'all care about the small stories, or do y'all want to get straight to funky? Put a 1 in the chat if you want the small stories. I got Just Hilarious getting fired or hired. I don't know. And then Aries Spears hating on Cat. 1 in the chat if you want to hear those 2 small stories first, or 2 in the chat if you want to go straight to the funky. All right, y'all want to hear the small stories. All right. Let's get into it. So let's start with Aries Spears, old duck goose girl. Anyways, Aries Spears has been on this Clear Man's podcast because you know Negroes love working for the man every night and day. He has been on this Clear Man's podcast, and he has been dragging Cat Williams and in defense of Kevin Hart. Now, this is where I'm confused. Now, I know he cool and was cool down there with Tiffany, no common sense haddish. Y'all remember that? And I remember they had their little thing with they was accused of with them churn. Y'all remember that? So I see where the connection may be. Maybe. You know what I mean? But ultimately, thank you, Lemurian Goddess. I love your humor and can listen to you sing all day when you aren't doing an album independent. Why aren't you doing an album independent? Girl, I used to want to sing, girl. I did back in the days. Girl, and then I had went to the studio and they stole my songs, girl. And I said, I don't want to sing no more. I don't want to do it. But anyway, thank you, Lemurian. Thank you, Mumu and Mimosa, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Pull up and pop out. Look, yes, free. That's what they said. I didn't say it. I'm just telling y'all what they said. But look, so I get the affiliation between Aries Spears and Kevin. But ultimately, bro, where was his antennas when you needed it? You didn't have them antennas, or he didn't have them antennas. Now you over here windmilling for Kevin on this Clear Man's podcast. And he had a whole lot to say. And let me just say this. I personally don't respect, first of all, can we talk? Are we talking? What we doing? We talking or we josing? If we josing, I'm going to just play the video. But if we talking, we going to talk. Are we talking? Screw it. I say we talking. Look, I don't respect no black man in the industry who, number one, feel like they have to attach themselves to a clear man. I don't like that. I feel like as a man, this is just me. I could be wrong. But as a man, especially a so-called black man in the industry that y'all be saying, not y'all, the black people in the industry, that y'all be saying is so horrible and so this, that, and the third, I sure find it funny that they always running over there to massa. So I don't respect that a lot, for the most part. And to me, Aries Spears is a creep. He looks like he doesn't bathe, and he looks like whatever master tells him to do in order to secure a shoulder-to-shoulder seat on the podcast, he is here for it. Now, I done seen videos of him kissing on another man. And that's what kills me with some of these black men. Not all of them. It's a whole, no, we talking about Aries Spears, T-Money. It's a whole, and we're going to get a little bit of that over there too. It's a whole bunch of so-called black men who complain about the man, but then they go run over to the man and then be willing to compromise integrity and everything that they were taught simply to be up under the man. So you're going to get on this podcast with this Clear Man and drag a black man? See, I don't roll like that. Oh, no. I don't know. Listen, if y'all know how much I don't like Krishan, right? Y'all know that. Y'all know I don't like Krishan. Everybody knows I don't like Krishan. And when I was getting all the teas on Krishan, I ain't gonna lie, they were sending it to me too. Ooh, it was coming in, and there was this one woman that I declined to do, and I'm gonna just leave that there. Anyways, let's go get the video. I already have it pulled up and queued. I was prepared today, yes, ma'am. And let's see what what's that little boy name? Aries Spears had to say. Now we ain't gonna spend too much time on this now, cause you know. Oh, and Martell out of jail, girl. Where that damn video at? Martell out of jail, girl. It's hot in here. There you go.
You gonna sit up here and tell me Cat ain't never done drugs? Have you seen all the mugshots, the arrests, when he showed up to shows late, if at all, fighting a 14-year-old kid? Come on, y'all. At what point do we take accountability?
He was a big 14-year-old.
I don't give a fuck, man. Shit. Cat's a big grown man. Grown little man.
Are these niggas broadcasting in the living room? If you're going to get with the clear man, at least get... Girl, go ahead.
Man. So come on, man. I need to protect him at all costs. Come on, man. Turn the fucking volume down. It's a news cycle. And I'm going to tell you something. That's why I'm saying you can say that Illuminati shit all day. Kevin Hart makes people rich. So the powers that be, you think they're going to stop that train because a nigga from Popeyes make a video? Come on, B. And yes, at one point in time, Cat was the dude. He was blowing up.
Yeah.
But he chose drugs. Take accountability, goddammit.
Let me say this before we get back into this. I noticed that ever since Cat has called out a lot of these dudes in the industry, it's been a lot of smear campaign on Cat. Now, for him to basically take incidents and try to equate them to what Cat is going through now, or as if he knows for a fact Cat was blackballed from the industry, it's all hearsay and it's all bull. Cat was one of the dudes on top. Let's be clear. But Cat started doing independent tours where he makes 100% of his money, not 20%. Not 50%. The money don't go to the man, and then the man come back and get him. No. He is the person. And basically, he decides that he is going to, do his own thing, which is smart, But again, if you have I work for the man's mentality, then you would take that as he's being crazy. I would rather make 100% of $20 than 5% of 100. Does that make sense? That might be the same. Let me say that again. I don't know good math. I'd rather make 100% of $50 than 2%, because that's how they be making. We all hear it. Then 2% of 10. Does that make sense? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And these dudes are, but again, everybody not bosses. I'm not trying to say that everybody should be a boss, but every day I appreciate Dame Dash and what he was trying to tell them dudes down at the Breakfast Club. The thing, and this is for a lot of us, and again, everybody not going to do it. A lot of the things that we're doing for other people, we can literally capitalize and do for ourselves. That's all I'm saying. But let me let him finish, because he's over there on his knees right now. Check him out.
And knock it off.
Well, Cat denies that.
Of course. What are you going to admit it? I've never done a drug in my life. Nigga, please. And it's like, dude, the studios, when you become unreliable, they have to take insurance out on you.
This nigga is spitting Kevin Hart's words, word for word, bar for bar. He not even being original with it. He not even coming with no new tea or something. He's saying the same thing Kevin Hart said. Bruh, you're done. You're done. Nigga, you wear a hoodie 24/7, 365, 66 on the leap year. You're done. You and Tiffany Haddish, y'all are done. It's over. No matter how much you want to drag Cat, because you sitting over there in the living room with a clear man, shoulder to shoulder, probably rubbing ball to ball. Why is you sitting up here dragging Cat Williams? Cat is extremely successful. How many people that came out and said how much money Cat done gave him? Nigga, it look like I need to loan you $20. Aries Spears, girl. Oh, girl.
If you known for wilding out, getting in fights, getting arrested, doing drugs, they have to take insurance policies out on you so that if you fuck up, they don't lose their investment, which is millions of dollars. Come on, man. Yeah. And listen, Cat, one of the funniest motherfuckers in the game. But that's my opinion. Straighten up. Like your perm, nigga. Straighten up. Fuck out of here, yo. But yeah, I'm catching it. I'm catching it, dude. My feed, a lot of motherfuckers, you know, nigga, you just mad he didn't talk about you. He did mention me. He called me one of his enemies. But you know, yeah, nigga, you just mad because he told the truth. He's standing on his truth. I'm telling you, man, a lot of checkers players out there, not enough chess players.
Nigga, girl, get him off of here. See, that's what makes me mad. Now he running around here hollering, it's a lot of checkers players, bro. No chess players. Nigga, was you playing chess when you and Tiffany Haddish decided to take children and making a lewd and illicit video? Was y'all playing chess or checkers? That to me sounds like checkers. You wasn't thinking long term when y'all did that. See, y'all thought that shit was going to be funny. It was going to be lit. Now, all of a sudden, here you are in the living room with a clear man rubbing shoulder to shoulder and peen to peen. You don't know nothing about chess, bro. You don't know nothing about chess. Get him off of here, girl. Anyways, moving on. Aries Spitz, I hate that I even gave him that time, but it is what it is. Just hilarious, girl. So first of all, everybody knows I don't like Just Hilarious. Don't. But even people that I don't like Funky. When they write, they write. And I'm going to stand beside them when they write. So the one time I stood beside Jess was when she had that whole thing back and forth with the trans girls because I felt her sentiment. After that, I got right off the plane. Just like I'm jumping right off the plane over here playing with Funky. What's up, girls? How you say your name? I missed it. Hold on. Shout out, man. Shout out, Santia Gibson. Did I say your name right? I'm so sorry if I mispronounce it. Shout out to everybody pulling up from Facebook, man. Y'all hit the like button. Let the people know we around here. Anyways, yeah, I don't like Jess Hilarious. I don't like the bitch. No, I don't. Anyways, she had been co-hosting on The Breakfast Club. They had hired her. She had went and made a whole post and announced it and said, girl, they done hired me, girl. She put on her blonde wig, looking like a trick, but don't worry about it. She put a blonde wig on and went down there and said, that she got hired. What's up, Aaron? I'm late for that. ATL is an hour ahead of us. Yeah, but I'm here. Hey, dog, I'm in the house. Yes, thank you so much. Shout out to everybody pulling up from Facebook. Y'all hit the like button so the people know we around here. Look, check this out. So she done put the wig on looking like Trixie from Players Club. Is this the one? Yeah. And she came out to announce to everybody that I shared the wrong one. It's this one. Shared this tab and said that she was the new host of The Breakfast Club. This was Christmas Day. When I thought that this was a time of giving and love, I had to look at Jess Hilarious with her friend wig tell us that she's the new host of The Breakfast Club. Check it out. Yeah, y'all seen that bullshit. This whole, I don't know what she said. It don't matter. They just said that she announced she's officially on The Breakfast Club. Now, y'all remember when Sexy Red came around there and was like, I'm not talking to you? And that whole was saying, why, Sexy? Don't do that, Sexy. Why? Why would you talk to me, Sexy? And Sexy was like, because you said something about me. And she was saying, no, Sexy, don't do that to me, Sexy. Please. I like you, Sexy. Why would you do that to me? Please don't not talk to me. Don't ignore me, Sexy. And Sexy was like, I don't like you. Because you'll be talking shit. And she was like, but Sexy, no, please, God, Sexy, no, please, God, Sexy, no, I love you, Sexy. And I'm sitting over here saying, This why I don't like you, bitch. This right here is why I don't like you, bitch. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is you really over here begging and pleading with a bitch who got a song that say her coochie pink and her booty hole brown? That right there, you know, every time I look up Jess, I don't even look up. But every time I see her, she reminds me why I don't like the bitch. You know what I'm saying? But she cat her ass down to the Breakfast Club and Sexy. I don't want to talk to you. Giving her the cold shoulder. Look, why is Sexy? Why? But Sexy. Oh my God. Well, why would you say that? You know, I love you, Sexy. And she's like, but I don't like you because you say mean things about me. Well, Sexy, what did I say? What did I say? Just tell me what I said, Sexy. And I swear to God, I'll clear it up. Girl, your voice ain't been that high-pitched, bitch, since your mama shitted you out. Girl, just go lay down. Anyways, that was December 25th. The whole was round there. Oh, I'm the new host of the Breakfast Club. Yes. And look at all the fake-ass friends in the audience. Woo! Y'all know how I be fake-ass friends or whatever. So now they said she was a no call, no show. And the word around the curb is she done got fired, girl. I said, what happened? No way. Say it ain't so. Let's read this article right quick. Now, this is what the people said. I didn't say it. Remember, this is not what I said. This is what they said. I put my articles up so y'all can read with me, you know, because reading is comprehension or something like that. Check it out. Jess Hilarious was a no-call, no-show on The Breakfast Club. They got a video down there. Y'all know I can't put the video up here. Look at her with a bush, with a cookie bush. I thought her hair grew out, but I forgot she's challenged as it pertains to growing hair. I forgot she's challenged. I forgot, she might be cursed in that area. But anyways, it goes, Instagram comedian Jess Hilarious was a no-call, no-show on what was supposed to be her first day as a permanent host on The Breakfast Club on Monday, January 8th. Jess also didn't show up for work on Tuesday or Wednesday. How niggardly of you. Moving on, co-host Charlamagne expressed his frustration to co-host DJ Envy on Wednesday. I thought we was rotating guest hosts before we let God decide who was supposed to be in here. Now in 2024, what happened, he asked. The show rotated guest hosts all last year after longtime co-host Angela Yee departed that bitch for her own show. And then it says, radio listeners seem to like YouTuber Jessie. She is a YouTuber? I thought she was like an Instagram comedian or something like that. Anyways, radio listeners seem to like YouTuber Jess Hilarious and Angela's as Angela's replacement. 2 weeks ago, Jess announced she would be the show's permanent co-host starting in January. According to yourweb.com, Jess announced her new gig at an event. We already saw that. Who cares? All right, and then it says, curiously, no one at Power 105.1 FM in New York confirmed her announcement. Really? So she was just out here saying anything, huh? The higher-ups may have been concerned that Jess was not a good fit with certain guest rappers like Sexy Red, who accused Jess of sneak dissing her. Maybe Power 105.1 execs are worried that Jess might be a little too rough around the edges for some guests. She is. And this is the worst part. It ain't even that she rough. She wants to talk. See, let me say this. Like, for instance, me. Anybody who knows me, anybody who's been following me for any extended period of time knows I drag everybody. I don't care who it is. I don't even like celebrities. None of them. Even the ones I like, I don't like them. Does that make sense? There are very few celebrities that I like, but even the ones that I like, I don't like them because I know what they are and what they are used for and how they sign over basically being able to sell us up the river. So, I don't like celebrities. But see, the difference is I have no aspirations to become famous, to work on anybody's TV shows, no. I have no listen, my career, I'm retiring from here. Mark my words, I'm retiring from right here. I want to be down here with the people. So when I say Sexy Red is the nasty, dirty, funky dog, you know what I'm saying? I can stand on that because I'm not trying to go work down there at the radio host. When I say Rolly a big, fat, funky, nasty, cheesy, dirty, trifling helper, I could stand on that. Because I'm not trying to go around there by Lemmy Well. You see what I'm saying? When I say, who else I be dragging? Erica has the forehead of a Klingon, I can stand on that. Because I'm not trying to go mess around with Mona Scott Young or the Love and Hip Hop people. You get it? But see, Just Hilarious want to go around and say whatever it is she won't say and still go work for the man on a 9 to 5. And that's not how that works. Now, if the guests come through and they don't like what you say, why would the people want to hire you, bitch? They're going to be saying, I ain't coming if Jess going to be there. You see what I'm saying? So that's my only problem with Jess. Jess, girl, you fake as fuck. You talk all that shit, your voice deep for no reason. I used to think bitches with deep voice automatically was like some fearless ass bitches. But it turns out them hoes ain't fearless. Just fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Girl. Anyways, the hoe was a no call, no show. Yeah, that's what they said. Let me see if I need anything else to read on here. Oh, girl, this the part right here. And I want to say I blame social media. It's your fault. It ain't my fault. It's all y'all's fault. This is all y'all's fault. This part right here. This part right here is all y'all's fault. Check this out. So then the article goes on to say, hold on, what an article, girl. Now comes word that Jess is pulling a Taraji P. Henson, bitch. Taraji, you done started a war, bitch, that these girls ain't ready to fight. By protesting the pay she was supposed to receive as a permanent co-host. According to rumor mongers, Jess is reportedly upset that she is not earning the same pay as her male co-host, Charlamagne the God and DJ Indius. It says, if you recall, Taraji complained about her unequal pay on the set of Color Purple. Producer Oprah Winfrey quickly resolved the pay dispute, and she continued to lavish it with Taraji in praise or something like that. Girl, I don't even need to read no more. Let me say this part. This is all y'all's fault. Yeah, this is all y'all's fault. Y'all made these social media people really believe they was something they not. Krishan too. It ain't all my fault. It's all y'all's fault. This is all y'all's fault. Now, that's my thing. Bitch, I'm talking about Jess. Bitch, first of all, you ain't no Taraji. Taraji been acting since my child was 1 and she 21. You see what I'm saying? Bitch, you not Taraji, first of all. Second of all, stop looking at what you see online and thinking it applies to you. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't. Third of all, bitch, what makes you think you could walk on the Breakfast Club with people who done been there? You know what I'm saying? For all them years, and you just gonna pull up, pop out, pull over, and be like, yeah, pay me the same pay. Bitch, if I was working at the Breakfast Club, bitch, you think Netflix dragged Monique and told Monique go sit the fuck down? Girl, I would have told Jess Hilarious to sit the fuck down and pull the chair from under her right as she get going to say, girl, please. If you want to, how you gonna boycott, bitch? Most of us don't even like you, Jess Hilarious. Most of us don't like you. That's facts. They got fans. That's what they do, fan. But most of us don't even like you, bitch. The fuck? This shit pissed me off. I ain't like it. Now you want to be a girl, get her off of here. Moving on. Let's get into funky, girl. I ain't got time. We done got them out the way. Jess Hilarious, bitch. I hope they carry your ass back down to Instagram where you can say, hi, this is Jess with the mess and my news is real. Yeah, I hope they send your ass back to the Instagram where you say, hi, this is Jess with the mess and my news is real. With that deep ass voice, duck ass hoe. And don't wear that fucking blind wig no more, bitch. You look stupid, hoe. You look dumb. You look stupid and dumb. Bitch, with that fucking girl, that hoe done pissed me off. I don't even like this hoe. I can't stand this hoe. I ain't gonna say I can't stand her. She just get on my nerves, you know. Now, I can't stand Rolly and Erica. I can't stand that bitch. But Jess Hilarious, I ain't gonna say I can't stand her. I just don't like the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to protest, bitch. Please. Girl, if you don't go lay your motherfucking ass down, girl, please. Protest these nuts. You know what I'm saying? Moving on. Funky Dineva. Let's get into funky. I need to fill out the audience. Put a 1 in the chat if you on funky side. Put a 2 in the chat if no, never mind. Never mind. Because I'm just gonna say what I got to say anyway. Yes, Erica is a part of changing faces. No, No, I don't think Erica got her face done like that. I don't think she in the group. It's just in the Changing Faces group. It's just what's that girl name? Oh, it's Sierra, the Bam, and Carly Red. Carly Red is the lead singer though. Sierra and the Bam are backup singers. So, girl, let's get into it. So, Funky Dineva first comes out saying, "Hey, you guys. You guys didn't know this, but I wanted to come out and let all the Funky Bunch know that I have resigned over at Fox Soul. It wasn't an issue with anybody. It was a pay issue. They weren't paying me enough money. They were trying to make us do more work for less pay. You guys, I want you to go over, support Fox Soul. Do all these things because this is going to be great. I'm going to focus now on my journey, which is my YouTube channel. And speaking of the YouTube channel, pause the story. Remember I gave the last live we did on Funky? Remember I gave the analogy of Funky, Fox Soul, and the YouTube channel? If you wasn't here, let me tell you what the analogy was. So in this analogy, I liken Funky, Fox Soul, and the YouTube channel to Blueface, Chris Shine, and Junior. Yes, Junior, Junior. He la be do be da Illuminati. That's somebody on the bike. Can't you tell I need love? Anyways, so in this situation, Krishan Rock is Funky Dineva. Yes. Blue Fox, remember? Yeah. Krishan Rock is Funky Dineva's Krishan. Then also we had Blueface was Fox Soul. We called him Blue Fox. And then the YouTube channel was Junior. Junior. He la be do be da Illuminati. Can't you tell I need love? That's what the YouTube channel was saying when he carried his narrow ass down there by the Fox Soul people. The YouTube channel, aka Junior, was over there saying, yeah, Junior the baby. The YouTube channel was over there saying, can't you tell I need love? Because remember, he damn near abandoned, not all the way, but he damn near abandoned the YouTube channel to go play down there by the clear people. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, he said he a rich white woman, so it makes sense. Moving forward, he goes carry his ass down there by Fox Soul. He barely posted on his YouTube channel. And then when negotiations came around 6 months prior to him actually walking out the door, he decided that he was going to sign on for 6 extra months. Now, when Funky Dineva went down to Florida State University and got his degree in economics, them people ain't teach him nothing about common sense. Let me say it one more time. When Funky went down to Florida State University and got his degree in economics, them people ain't tell him nothing about common sense. Why on God's green earth would you carry your ass down to Fox Soul after they offered you a cheaper amount of money? I did a whole video on it. And then you sign in hopes that they're going to come back and pay you more, you big duck goose. And you know, like I said, I don't like Funky. I don't like him. I don't. But I was on his side as it pertains to content creators because I do and still do believe that he was taking a stand if the story is true. Because mind you, remind me to show y'all how he a pathological liar. Remind me to tell y'all that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so he signed the contract and basically left Junior on the front seat of the car with no car seat. Talking about the YouTube channel. Blue Fox was like, all right, fat, we're going to warm you up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let you come in. We're going to pay you woo-de-woo-de-woo. Then after we finish paying you woo-de-woo-de-woo, we're going to give you less money for more work. And basically, we're going to hold the leverage because what they do know about niggas is niggas always go for the money. You know how that is. $250K, I ain't going to hold y'all. If it were me, just me, if I were working for the Fox Soul and I had free reign to do other things, I would be doing that, this, and this. But he came out and said it was $250. So boom, When he first came out and told us that story, I said, Funky, you now have an opportunity to pick Junior. Talking about the YouTube channel. Remember, Junior is the YouTube channel. Junior, this is Funky. This is Junior on the passenger seat. This is Funky. This is Junior on the passenger seat. Junior is over there crying. He ain't in no car seat. He hungry. All he needed was to pick Junior up and sing the lullaby. Junior, Junior. Hila be doo be dam Illuminati. Can't you tell I need love? That's all he needed to do. Junior is still on the car seat crying. Well, on the front seat crying because he done got his ass up here and said F Junior and been dragging all week. Mind you, he said he ain't got no problem, no beef with nobody. He ain't got nothing going on. He ain't battling nobody. It's all love. It was a conscious decision for him to work on his own craft. But then you start going live every night at 8 o'clock while Fox Soul was on. Now, at first, I looked at that and I said, okay, I get it. Strategy, because I'm a chess player, right? Go live, show them that they need you more than you need them because you're going to pull their audience. Yes, I'm hip hard. I'm championing this nickel, this egghead bastard. Go ahead, go live, champion. I'm championing you doing your thing because you are now going to be able to make a statement. It was kind of like a protest type of deal, right? First live, Funky on there drunk is a skunk. Funky on that bitch taking Jameson to the head. I'm talking about not out the cup, bitch. The bottle hole. That nigga took that Jameson to the head and didn't even flinch. I'm imagining the Jameson go down his throat as he swallows and it go down. And I'm saying, how in the hell did this nigga do that? That told me one or two things. One, that nigga been drinking Jameson for a long time. He got an ironclad stomach. Number two, nigga, you might need some help. You might be an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that was the first night. I said, Foxy. I said, Funky, go lay down, pick up Junior, get him off the passenger seat, put Junior in the car seat, get home, and go ahead on and take care of Junior. All we need Funky to do at this point, Krishan, all we need you to do is pick up Junior, get him home safely so that we can, work on you getting Junior back together. No. Live day number 2. Yeah, it's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. I ain't gonna say who said it. Oh, and that's another thing. I'm gonna retire the swallow thing. Everybody done picked it up and I don't like it no more. I'm just telling y'all, I'm retiring that whole swallows. I don't want to say it no more because everybody's saying it. And I would hate for somebody to go to a bigger platform than come over here and act like I'm copying them. Because let me gag you up right quick. And this is off subject, but let me gag you up right quick. Let me gag you up right here. Lend me your ear. That bigger content creator, copying off of me, Faye. But you want me to say it again? One more time. That bigger content creator, they copying off of me, Faye. Yeah, is moving on. So, anyways, and it's more than one content creator. It's not just one. It's a bunch. It ain't just one. I'm talking about people with channels way bigger than mine. But I get it. Par for the course. Because see, when I get up there, oh yeah. Just wait on it, Fat. Wait on it, Fat. Wait on it. When I get up there, because I'm on my way up there. Got to know that part. On my way up there. When I get up there, oh yeah. Moving on. So all Funky needed to do was do what he needed to do and get on the good foot with his channel. I started to notice right away that this is bigger than what Funky was saying. Funky tried to make it seem like it wasn't that big of a deal. Then Funky gets on channels on the first live drunk as a skunk. And I'm saying, is this nigga drinking his sorrows away? What the hell going on with Funky? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? So the second night he dragging, but he don't want to put an address on it. Somebody in my chat said, in my comment said, oh, he being contradictory, the same thing, the same way that Christian Keys did, but yet he wanted to bash Christian Keys or some of that nature. And I said, I never thought about it like that because I did it. Then the next day come after Flame Monroe had been going live. Shout out to Conscious TV, going over on Conscious TV. Y'all go pull up over there. I love going over there. He had been going over to Conscious TV, saying his 1-2 yin yin yin, because he Funky tried to make it seem like he don't have no beef with Flame Monroe, but he does. He absolutely 1,000,000,000% has beef with Flame Monroe. Why he won't get up on this channel and admit that can be multiple reasons. One, because he know Flame gonna eat his ass alive. No pun intended. With how they say pause. You know what I'm saying? Or two, he's more comfortable going back and forth with his fan base, black women, than he is with men. And Funky is such an easy read. You don't even have to think about it. Like the read, Funky read himself. You just gotta take a look at Funky, and Funky gonna read itself. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Thank you for the super chat, Danielle, with the three grandkids. I'm sorry, dog. I did membership the other day, but somehow it went under my baby account at first, but she fixed it. It was under I'm Just Bossy, but it's fixed. Okay, yeah. Shout out. Listen, thank you again for the super chat. He know Flame gonna drag him down to the ground. Do you hear me? I've heard Flame effortlessly drag people he ain't even seen. I done heard Flame go on Conscious TV the other day, and this gay guy was on there talking about how he liked Flame, but he don't like Flame. Flame got up there, and it was so easy. He was just like, nigga, I don't even care what you saying. I don't care how you feel, because you don't even know how you feel. You got problems with your sister and your mama, nigga. You got bigger problems. Like, it just be so easy and effortlessly with Flame. So, for some, in my opinion, he running from Flame. He could sit up there and act like he don't have no issues with Flame, but that nigga is running from Flame. Period. So now he'll sit up there and say he don't have no beef with him. Thank you, I'm the one and only, highly favored. He could sit up there and say he don't have no issue with Flame when everybody in the world knows he does. Flame done went on Conscious TV and broke it down. Basically, from what I gathered, Flame has gone on Breakfast Club millions of times. Yes, he did. He dragged. Do you hear me? This the thing. Flame has gone on multiple platforms, not even just the Breakfast Club, and spoke about how like the new generation of the T's, not even, well, it's the LGBTQIA plus, but he really has taken up issue with the new T's of the LGBTQ. He said because they are basically going in a direction where they are trying to become a class of women that they are not. Like, we fought as older trans women. We fought so hard to be trans women. Why are y'all now moving the goalposts and then impeding on another group of people's space, i.e. women? Now, I don't know what happens over there by the clear people. I don't be over there. I don't know nothing about that. I can tell you what happens over here by the Negroes. And over here by the Negroes, they are literally trying to make us agree that they are us. And it ain't. I have no problems with pronouns. I will, if you want me to call you she, they, I got you, fat. But I will not have a discourse with a trans woman and say that we the same, because we not. Moving on. This ain't what this is about. I did a whole series on this. Go back under my videos on Voodoo Doll TV. I did a whole series on that whole situation. Go check it out. So, Funky's whole issue, I'm telling y'all what's wrong. See, Funky ain't gonna tell y'all. Funky's whole issue with Flame is, Funky feels like Flame is going against the movement that the younger T's are out here doing. Now, first and foremost, I had to go snooping around in that community to realize that the T's and the G's, they really be beefing. Did y'all know that? Not all of them, but the T's and the G's be. I'm telling you, I went on this live one day. I can't find this live to save my life. It was a panel. They had the B's, the L's, the T's, and the G's. Girl. The L's and the G's was dragging the T's. But the T's was dragging everybody. I'm talking about the straights, the L's, the B's, and the G's, and everybody, girl. It was crazy. I got to find it live. Whenever I find it, we're going to review it. Crazy work. Do you hear me? Anyway, so he has an issue with Flame's ideology of the community. And the thing is, instead of just saying that, as he has on previous videos, check out my video, I put a little snippet in there. Instead of him saying that and acknowledging, yeah, I got an issue with you, my main issue not with you, Flame, but I feel some type of way that they used you in my place, in my absence. I feel like that was some dirty shit on Claudia and Fox Soul's part. However, me and you do have something that we need to get off our chest. Instead of being a man, but I forgot, he said he woman enough, then, you know, you a better woman than me. Every time that nigga say that, I'm saying, huh? When he be giving commentary, because you a better woman than me. I know good and well I am. Nigga, are you crazy? Moving on. Anyway, so he has an issue with Flame behind that. But instead of admitting that, he would rather run around and acting like we tripping and there's no issue. Nigga, you was mad. The reason I know Funky was mad, because instead of going live that first week when they let your ass go, see, the first week when the girl was there, when that girl was there the first week, he was over there saying, y'all go support. Y'all go support. That's what he was saying. Y'all go over there, Funky Bunch. It ain't no love lost. Y'all go support. That's what he was telling the people. Then the weak Flame go over there. Now all of a sudden you drinking away your sorrows and you on there going live at the same time as Fox Soul on purpose so that you can now take views from Fox Soul. But then you gonna look us in the face and say, hey, it ain't got nothing to do with Flame. Nigga, use a black ass lie. Use a black crusted foot lie. Now, see, Funky, I was on your side. I was on your side. I was over there trying to have your back, because when you're right, you're right. And again, if this was what I thought it was at the beginning, I would still be on your side. But you nasty foot bastard, you is a black ass lie. That's what you is, a black ass lie. You know, Funky, instead of you putting that energy toward Flame, you decide to now come out and holler, I got a problem with Claudia. Bitch, do Claudia do the hiring and firing? Now, I get it. She can make suggestions, but ultimately, it's still up to Fox Soul who they want around there. Furthermore, instead of having a problem with Claudia and Fox Soul, see, that's how I know. See, these niggas is very, 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 very particular about their beef. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know. I'm telling y'all what I know. Is if you really had an issue with the hiring, and I know that's what it is. Why don't you have an issue with Fox Soul and Claudia? Don't Fox Soul owe you some of that loyalty that you claim Claudia owe? You said y'all walked away amicably. But then you gonna carry your big nasty ass up here and say, I got an issue with Claudia. It's all Claudia. Me and that bitch got issues. There's a lot of things been going on behind the scenes. Nigga, what? Speak on it, nigga. We here now. What has been going on behind the scenes? And then he not gonna say it, because if he say it, it go all roads lead back to Flame Monroe. Do you get it? Oh, we get it. Put your thinking caps on, people. Put your thinking caps on. If he come out and say, hey, my issue with Claudia is that she has went around and did some things behind my back, such as hiring somebody she knew I had an issue with, that brings the issue back to Flame, and what Funky don't want to do is confront Flame. Period. This shit is easy. It's not even hard. It's easy. I see right through it, because I'm sitting here saying, now why this nigga going off on Claudia? What Claudia did? Claudia the only one was over there saying, oh, I love Funky. There's no issue with me and Funky. Everything is good. You know, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then all of a sudden, when his foot held to the fire, because Flame ready for the smoke, and Tasha K called him on the phone. Now it's, my issue ain't with Flame. Flame, I don't have no issue with you. My issue with Claudia. Nigga, what? Black women, this y'all fault. Let me tell you why, black women. This is our fault. We have made it too comfortable for gay men to feel like they could go toe to toe with us. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, we feel like because they're gay, they can't be misogynistic or practice any kind of misogynoir. Listen, I know a lot of gay men that are extremely respectful to women. Extremely, even on this platform, that are extremely respectful to women. I can name a whole gang of them. But Funky has gotten it completely too comfortable with being able to just run his dick suckers at black women. So instead of him sitting up there taking issue with who he has issue with, because if Flame wasn't on this show, Funky wouldn't be around here trying to figure out how to go live. The nigga wasn't even prepared to do his own thing, because if he was, he would have been knew how to set up super chats and go. The nigga didn't even know how to work StreamYard. He must have just got the subscription before he pressed live. My problem is, thank you, Mumu and Mimosa, for the super chat. You better tell the truth. It's frustrating to me because this brings me back to why I didn't like him from the beginning. And I used to be over there by Funky Dineva. Listen, say what I want, however I feel about Funky. When it comes to content creators, that nigga up there, Tasha K. I'm talking about, to be honest, content creators and wanting to know his wanting to hear an opinion. I would pick Funky any day over Tasha. No cap. I gotta give him his things. That's true. But the nigga got so much hate and vitriol toward black women, he could sit on his platform and say, I want to be a rich white woman, and post all rich white women on his Instagram. And then when black women call it out, he get on here and say, since y'all hoes mad that I won't be a rich white woman, now I'm gonna go find the most dirtiest, ugliest, blackest black woman and post that hoe. And that'll shut y'all up. That's what he do. And you know what the black women do? Oh, don't worry about it, Funky. Don't worry about it, Funky. Girl, you is crazy. You is crazy. You is crazy. You think because that nigga be over there talking about when I be down by the bar where the Honda cars be? You think because that nigga be saying, because when I went down to Florida State and got my degree in economics, them people ain't teach me nothing about misogynoir. You think because he say duck ass shit like that, he get to just say whatever he want off the side of his neck? See, I was on Funky's neck. Do you hear me? I was on that nigga hard. Hard. I was, go check it out. Google Voodoo Dog TV Funky Dineva. It's gonna pop up. I was on that nigga testicles. Do you hear me? But for some odd reason, within his comfortability by black women, let me say it again. Within his comfortability by black women gifted to him from black women, because you could like him, but you could call him on his bullshit. I'm not saying don't go fuck with him. What I'm saying is, as a black woman, you can like Funky all day and all night. But when Funky wrong, you should be able to call him on his bullshit, and y'all should be able to agree to disagree. But also, he knows certain behaviors ain't gonna fly. That's just supposed to be the cap. But see, a lot of black women don't even realize that they are falling in the same trap that they fall in with the heterosexual Negroes. Same shit, different toilet. Do you get what I'm saying? I need everybody to put your thinking caps on, please. Same shit, different toilet. This Negro talks to black women crazy. And this is why when it came down to who he had beef with, instead of him dealing with Flame Monroe, who biologically is another man, what did Funky do? I got beef with Claudia, because that's his automatic go-to. You get it? Automatic. And it's easy. It's a cakewalk, because there's going to be a whole plethora of black women behind him, amening and champion him on that duck ass shit. Again, I'm not saying don't watch him. I'm not saying don't support him. But I'm saying, as a black woman, bitch, we see, this is another thing with black women. We so reactive. Oh girl, proactive, please. Bitch, all we know about proactive is the skin cream, girl. All we want to do is be reactive, you know. So once it's your turn, now when he get to cussing your ass out, now it's different. Oh, see, that's different. That's different. That's different. But as you watch his pattern of doing this all the fucking time, don't black women just be over there, oh, Funky. Oh, Funky, you crazy. Yeah, I don't like her neither. A lot of these hoes be Affleck. Do you hear me? Ducks. Y'all crazy. Anyways, so now he got beef with Claudia, who ain't said 2 words about him. When she did speak about him, it was nothing but positivity. Now this nigga got beef with Claudia. Somebody out here make this make sense. Claudia didn't hire you. Claudia didn't fire you. You didn't go and do your negotiation with Claudia. No, you didn't. You did negotiation with Fox Soul. Fox Soul was the people who didn't see your work and told you take it or leave it, and you left. Now you done got your ass back to the house. Buyer's remorse has set in. Yes, it has. Y'all know what buyer's remorse is? That means like you go, a lot of people with shopping addictions go through it a lot. Buyer's remorse is when you go to purchase something or you go to attain something and you're all excited about it in the process of attaining it. But once you get back to the house and you look at that shit, you'll be like, I shouldn't have bought that shit. Now that's what he's going through. Buyer's remorse. He's having buyer's remorse. He stood on his square, as he should, and walked out the door. But as he got home and it set in, he said, God damn it, I walked away from $250,000 extra dollars. Extra. They didn't put a gag on a nigga telling him you can't do YouTube. Extra. I walked away from $250,000 extra, and I don't even know if I'm going to make it back on YouTube because, bitch, I barely even know how to hit the live button. Can we talk? Or what we doing? We talking? Are we talking or what? This nigga just was able to enable the fucking super chats yesterday, day before yesterday. You believe? No, it's January. He could do it. Listen, this the gag. He has the ability to make way more than that on YouTube, but it's going to require more work. You got to go find the content. You got to go make the video. You got to go, that's work. For me to make a 40-minute video, and I do my own editing, but for me to make a 40-minute video through and through, it'll take me about 2-3 hours. Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. And I've just recently learned to cut it down by just downloading TikTok videos a lot of things. So he walked away from an extra $250K, came over to YouTube, basically saying, hey, y'all, it's all cool. Don't be tripping. And then once he get here, he don't even know how to fucking do the shit. Nigga, you ain't been fucking with YouTube heavily so long that you really, it's almost like a fish out of water. It don't take that long to edit, y'all. It takes that long start to finish. You know what I'm saying? Upload, download, record, all that. First of all, I didn't even factor in finding the content. That's a whole job within itself. You got to go search that shit. You got to go search for the receipts. I don't listen to nobody on YouTube. Shout out to Tisa Tells, but I'm going to tell you this. When she was putting that clickbait shit up saying that the man who was over there saying Diddy and them was in the boule, the clear man that was in jail, when she put that clickbait ass shit up, that was my moment. And I knew it before then, but that was really my aha moment. Don't listen to these YouTubers, them motherfuckers be saying anything, child. So for me, I have to go do research. Thank you, T Money, for the super chat. I gotta go do my own research. Because I'll be damned if I be done repeated something and then they come back and they be like, oh, that's a lie. Where you get that from? Well, so-and-so said, So I'm saying all this to say, now his work is cut out for him. Now he has to work. See, at least over there on Fox Soul, you go up in there, they say, hey, Funky, this the topic. You know what I'm saying? They might give him a couple of cue cards and it's really like a freestyle type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But now you got to do the work. And you had not been doing it often because he was still putting up videos while he was over there, but not like that. Funky will go weeks without putting up a video. But the gag is he's so successful as a YouTuber, he was making money off the old videos. I know he was. But now you got to go in and you got to learn how to do it this way now. Because it's not like Love and Marriage Huntsville or one of the TV shows. Now people want to hear your opinion. That's what people value about Funky, his opinion. But now you got to understand what you're doing and you have to go actually do the work. People saying he lazy. I don't know. I don't know. But ultimately, buyer's remorse set in because after you walked away from that $250K that you told us you walked away from, it dawned on you, oh shit, I probably could have stuck that out. So what do? Instead of being a man, I forgot he's a rich white woman in his head. Instead of being a man and pulling your ass up by the bootstraps and your boots is damn near strapped up, all you really got to do is tie the laces, nigga. Instead of pulling yourself up by the bootstraps, you going to sit up here and go attack a black woman. Claudia. And don't get me wrong, I don't care about Claudia neither. I don't like her neither. Claudia, a colorist ass bitch. Done heard her out her own mouth. Colorist ass bitch. But in this situation, she's right and he's wrong. He didn't have no reason to drag that lady and go off on that lady like that. And then didn't even tell us why he mad. It's the easy way out. And I'm going to take this time to say, black women, this is y'all's fault. Y'all got that nigga so comfortable with saying anything out his mouth because he do this. Y'all got that nigga so comfortable saying anything out his mouth because he do this. Y'all got that nigga so comfortable saying anything out his mouth because he pop his tongue like this that he could literally tell y'all anything he want and y'all just gonna sit there and anyway. That's for the people down there at the Funky Bunch. But I'm gonna tell the people who may be listening and may not have understood it like that. Ain't nothing wrong with being a fan. But y'all as a collective have to start calling him out on that shit. What he gotta do? Bat a bitch? At this point, the only worst thing he could do is just fight a girl. At this point. At this point, the only worst thing he could do is fight a girl. Because he done did everything else. Man, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. I know Claudia biracial. I know she biracial. I know it. Moving on. So now he on the internet crashing out. In my opinion, that nigga spiraling out of control. In my opinion, Funky is spiraling out of control. Pathological liar. I'm glad I thought about it. And he's a goddamn liar. Y'all remember he said, let me go get the timestamp. Y'all remember he said that the people, this is what he said. He said the people almost he said y'all somebody asked him if Fox Soul made him apologize and he said no. Well, in his rant with Tasha K, he literally admitted that he did tell Tasha K that in confidence, but he don't trust her as a friend. Nigga, what? First of all, if I recall correctly, because again, I've been on YouTube, but not a content creator for a long time. Somebody drop down in the chat and let me know if this is true. Didn't him and Tasha became cool or around the time they were cool? Remember when they took his channel or something and Tasha helped them get it back or something like that? Am I wrong? I think that's what it was, right? Wasn't that around the time Tasha came, helped them get his channel back when they took his channel? Okay, all right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Y'all wasn't never friends for real. Y'all probably was like YouTube friends. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. But now you gonna sit up here and say you can't trust Tasha because you told her that Fox Soul actually did have you apologize in confidence. And she came to the internet and said so. And now that lets me know you be lying your mother effing ass off. What else is you lying about? Were you released or did you resign like you said? Let's get into it. This is going to be his words, not mine. It's ridiculous, y'all. It really is. I don't quite understand why we're getting all of this. Nobody asked for this. Matter of fact, we might as well just go over it. We might as well just go over it. Let me play the video. Let me play the video. Good. Funky, you spiraling, you stink, and you stupid. That's crazy. That's a 3 strikes you out, nigga. You follow. No, what I said? You spiraling, you stink, and you stupid, nigga. Not only, let me say this part too. Not only is your duck ass over here thinking you just dragging Claudia in the Fox Soul people, duck, goose. You got on here and said, hey y'all, I have other opportunities in my inbox right now. You think them people trying to come hire you? See, you a Mad Day nigga. Don't nobody like Mad Day people. Mad Day people are the most unpredictable people. Because see, they be having all types of shit in the chamber, but they don't say nothing until Mad Day. But when they say it, they scream it on the mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? So while you around here saying, oh, I got other opportunities, who in the hell wants to fire a Negro who on Mad Day when things don't go his way, get up there and try to sabotage the whole shit? Who? Hit the like button, y'all, please. Please hit the like button, y'all. It's free. Hit the X, like, and come on back. We ain't going nowhere. Hit the like button, please. Star says she thinks Zeus will take him. Girl, if Zeus take him, they're going to exploit the shit out of him. You see what they did, Krishana? We ain't seen that whole since. And they don't need Funky. They got Bobby Lights. Yes, Dina the Explorer. Does he not think the other networks are watching this? He is a self-sabotager. Exactly. Now you're really going to have to get on your YouTube shit because who else going to hire you, nigga? I know I wouldn't. What's going on, Cat? Hey, minding my business. What's going on, Kels? What's going on, y'all? But anyways, let's get into him contradicting himself. But I believe, listen, this is just what I believe, y'all, before we get into this. I believe reality is setting in on Funky. I believe he thought it was going to be, oh, let's just go back to the YouTube thing. It's safe, it's easy, and it is. But I believe it set in on him that he walked away from a lot of money. No matter how much he get on this doggone platform and say, oh, well, I pat myself on the back because this the girl. What did he say? I'm her. I walked away from $250,000. Well, why are you on here crying? Make it make sense. You walked away from $250K. Why are you over here crying? You should be pushing out more content. It should be more Funky Dineva videos in front of the green screen talking about Martell getting arrested. You should be around here making videos on all the trending topics happening. Hell, you could at least took a page. You could have even took a page out of Carlos King book and started. That's what I would have did and started blogging about Fox Soul and the new host. Bitch, I'd have been dragging every new host come through that bitch. What is you saying? Or if I was here, it's so many avenues you could have taken. But you chose not to. You chose to come over here and tell us with your words that you ain't mad, but let us watch with our eyes that nigga you pressed like a panini. Thank you, Exquisite Empress, for being a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. It's just annoying, y'all. It's so annoying because you were not prepared. You were ill prepared. You knew 6 months prior that they could have had a possibility of coming back telling you that they were not gonna accept your offer or your request. You knew that. Instead, this is how I know you probably is lazy. Because see, when they came at me the very first time, first of all, I wouldn't sign no 6 months contract to make less money, period. Because I know once I sign that, it's a wrap. That's common sense. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a doctor. I didn't go graduate from Florida State University with a degree in economics. Ain't economics about, oh, my bad. Anyways, I wouldn't sign no 6 months contract. But the moment they came to me with the offer and I knew in my heart of hearts that ain't really what I wanted to do, you know what I would have did? Immediately went back to my channel and started to build my channel because that would have sent off a red light. Ding, 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 ding. This shit might not last because I know I'm not trying to take less money and I know that they may not give me more. So just in case, I don't make it home tonight. Let me go ahead on and make sure Junior get in the car seat and I get his ass to the house. You get it? He was not prepared. And that then leads me to believe, were you fired or were you released? I mean, or did you resign? I'm confused. Because you all of a sudden popped up, oh, I'm going to just work on YouTube. And then when it was time to work on YouTube, you had no clue of what you were doing. But instead of going, like I said, going against Flame, you're going to make it, you're going to create something that never was created. Y'all, this shit was fucked up. I'm going to just play the little piece where he said he told Tasha K in confidence that he apologized. Let me share the screen.
A relationship with Flame Monroe. I never met Flame. I don't know Flame. We're not in the same age bracket. We don't hang out with the same people. So
don't they hang out with what's the lady name? T.S. Madison?
That's a girl. Now, I don't know why people just.
What is he talking about? They don't hang out with the same people. Ain't they both mutual friends with T.S.?
Tasha goes, this is off the record. And as me and Tasha are talking, she begins, she slips in there, I want to record this and y'all can do it for the culture. I said, absolutely not.
To mention, thank you for saying that, Star. Star said he's not young. Let me find that comment. Y'all forget Funky in his 40s? I get it. Flame probably in his late 50s, maybe even 60s. I don't know. But Funky not 25. Allegedly. Everything's about allegedly at this point. Nigga said, now Funky is a hard 40 and looking every bit of it. Shout out to the grind down. Now see, Funky is over here age shaming and he really shouldn't do that because that's not nice. Now Funky is a hard 40 and looking every day of it. Girl, I'm 40. What is you saying? I'm 40. I'll be 41 in March. I'm 40. What's up? I'm 40. I will be 41 in March. Funky is a hard 40 and looking every bit of it. Somebody got to make it make sense. If he was born in 83, he's already 40 because I was born in 83. He will be 41 this year, 2024. Me and Funky, by his age, we are the same age. But he around here age shaming Flame as if this nigga 25. Look, Foxy Brown said, yes, he is. He look older than Claudia and she's 50. And she's 50 and half clear. She's a half and half. That's a double whammy. Come on now. No shade to the half and halves in the chat. But you know what I'm saying? She's 50 and she got clear man blood in her. Come on now. But see, that's what happens when you drink water, get rest. My daddy was born in 53. What year we in? 2024? My daddy in his 70s. If you see my daddy looked no older than 55. And you know what I asked my daddy when I was young? I said, Dad, how you always look young? My daddy said, you always got to get your rest and you always got to drink water. He been I'm telling you, for years. Get your rest and drink your water. As you can see, it works for some people. You know what I'm saying? But when you down there with the at the bar where the Honda cars be with your degree, since you got your degree and everything, you know every fucking thing. Why is you around here looking like you over there at the senior citizens place? Y'all hit the like button, please. Please hit the like button before we get into this, because I want to share with y'all what Claudia had to say about this as well. Y'all hit the like button, please. Please, please. It'll take you 2 seconds. I'm going to give y'all a commercial break to hit the like button. I just need y'all to do that for me really, really quick so the people know we round here. This is the problem I have with that. Thank you, Steph. Steph says, but he always claimed that Flame is pandering to the straights, but he knows that he latched onto black women and we gonna windmill in the streets for him. Listen, Lindas, Lenards, Lindas, Larry's, Lakeisha's, and everybody else. Just like this is a clear example. Just like clear people know us better than we know us, black men know us better than we know us. I'm talking about black women. He gonna say Flame is pandering to black women because Flame understands that the black woman births earth. Yet 98% of his audience is black women. Who's pandering? No, but I'm lying. He not pandering to black women, because the minute y'all make him mad, he cuss your ass the fuck out. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Since y'all hoes with the big bikes, y'all got the big wide bikes, y'all hoes. So because Flame understands that trans women are women are women, and women should not be messed with, and they should be held at another standard. Now all of a sudden he's pandering to the straight community, but your whole audience is straight. Make it make sense. Did y'all get the likes up, y'all? Let me check. Did y'all get the likes up? Please get the likes up. Please get the likes up, y'all. I need more likes, y'all, so we can get on with what we got to get on with. I need the people to know we around this corner, because I'm going to open a panel. And I'm going to let y'all come up and say what y'all got to say. But I need y'all to get the likes up, please. It's free. I promise y'all. It don't cost you nothing. Just hit the like button really quick so we can move on. I just don't understand it. And at some point, just like the black community can't blame everything on the clear people because we run to them and we allow it, Aries Spears, I don't believe black women can blame everything on Funky because we are allowing it. Not only do we allow it, we champion that shit. Oh, yeah, I don't like Claudia neither. She colorist. I don't like Claudia for being colorist neither. But I don't sit back and watch no man just drag her for filth for no reason. Are you crazy? Why would I do something crazy like that? Thank you, Boopa, for the super chat. Okay, but why he look like a mongoose with that dryer lint on his face? His ancient behind. Love you, Voodoo. Love you, Queen. Thank you so much. Man, look. Did y'all get these likes up? I need the likes up, y'all, please. Get the likes up, y'all. All right. So let's get into what he said behind the scenes. I'm not going to play the video. Let's get into what he said about him contradicting himself, saying that, in fact, he was forced by Fox News or Fox Soul to apologize to Chloe Bailey. And let me say this before we get into this. If you ask me, I believe that's when Fox Soul was like, we ain't paying that nigga another penny. Would you? It's cute for controversy, but just like Just Hilarious, if you gonna drag everybody, like I don't ever expect nobody to pick me up. Nor do I want to be picked up. Let me start there first, because I drag everybody. How they gonna have a doggone a show and I done dragged everybody on the list? You see what I'm saying? But he literally was dragging women, Chloe included, for nothing. Chloe wasn't even on the docket. It was Haley. Chloe just got on there and said, leave my sister alone. Don't play with my sister. And this nigga dragged Chloe for filth with that fat ass face. She ugly. That fat ass face. Nigga, do you see you? Have you seen you? Have you stopped by a mirror and started with the man in the mirror and asked him to change his ways? This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. But let me go over here.
I said, absolutely not. And then I hear Flame in the background saying, well, you know, in a hostile tone, well, I don't want to talk. You know, you can't throw rocks and hide your head. You do everything else public or whatever the case may be. And then I just said, girl, bye. And I hung up the phone. Regret the fact that I even answered it. And I'm addressing it now because I know it's going to become a thing. Even the simple fact that Tasha K called me with Flame and I refused to talk, it's going to become a headline. So I said, let me go ahead and get ahead of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling this story. Here is why I have no interest in having a recorded conversation with Flame. I already see this for what it is. If your interest is to broker peace with me and us have some type of understanding, what are we doing it publicly for?
Because the disrespect was public. That's why the disrespect was public. When you went on your platform, and if y'all haven't seen the video, please go on Voodoo Doll TV and watch the video I put up. I got all the receipts in there. Thank you, T Pretty, for the super chat. This your first super chat too. Thank you, love. He's definitely not the funky I once was friends with. Oh, you used to be friends with him? He developed some sort of an elitist attitude too. But thank you for the super chat. I can imagine he was quite more humble back in the gap. Thank you, Kiki Spencer, for the super chat. Preach Voodoo. I'm definitely enjoying the show as usual. Love you, girly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love you too, my baby. But to be honest, when he went on his platform and said, not funky, he said Flame is a detriment to the community's success. He said that Flame is the sole, like he said some real defamatory things about Flame. Flame said real defamatory things about you. Why not y'all discuss it on live? Now, Tasha K was wrong for saying at the beginning, hey, we gonna do it in private. It's just between us, and then turning back around saying, oh, never mind, I'm gonna record it. Tasha, you're wrong. But I don't expect nothing less from Tasha. Thank you, Nikki Nicole, for the super chat. This is a channel that made a petition, or there's a channel that made a petition to get him fired when he went off on Chloe. I shared the petition to my page. I was here for it. I shared the petition to my page. And I don't normally mess with people's livelihood, but I figured he got YouTube, he'd be all right. But I thought it was extremely dangerous for him to be able to get up on a platform as big as Fox Soul, who not only streams to YouTube, but other major platforms, and say the horrific things that he was saying that could be extremely detrimental to Black women. You don't get to just out the side of your mouth say anything you want, especially when it's unwarranted. I ain't never seen him have smoke for a nigga. Put a one in the chat if you ever seen Funky have smoke for a man. Put a one. Put a two in the chat if you never seen it, because I never seen it. Everything he does, everything he talk about be other women, and I get it. As women, we take everything for chatty patty. We jolting or we gossiping, because that's what women, a lot of women, not all women, but that's what a lot of women do. We gossip, you know, and it comes off like that. But y'all gotta take the mask off, like the end of Scooby-Doo. See, at the end of Scooby-Doo, once they find out who been wreaking all that havoc and they pull the mask back, and you realize y'all gotta start putting that mask off. Everything ain't jolting and everything ain't jokes and everything ain't gossip. Sometimes that nigga be saying how he really feel when he be dragging like that. He be saying how he really feel when he drag like that. Don't think him saying, oh, I'm an old rich white woman. Don't ever for one moment think that that's just for play. He really want to be that. I promise you. He really want to be an old rich white woman. You know what it's given to me? And I'm a psychoanalyze him for a little bit. You know what it's given to me? He was teased a lot as a child. And once he grew up, he realized he wasn't the most attractive, you know. And dating and everything probably was hard for Funky. And to me, in my opinion, again, I'm psychoanalyzing. I don't know this man from a can of paint. But to me, it seems as he found some solace, some sort of solace in YouTube. Now he's able to garner attention. He has the personality to do it. He has the vernacular. He has everything that he needs to be super uber successful over on YouTube. And don't nobody have to actually get to know Funky. But every now and again, the real you creeps out. It does. That's how it works. Every now and again, the real you creeps out. See that joke when he be running around here saying, since y'all hoes mad, I want to be a rich white woman, I'm going to go find a black ugly woman. Nigga, what? Thank you for the super chat, Nikki Nicole. There's a I already read this one. Nigga, what? Thank you again for the super chat, Nikki Nicole. So now he going off on Tasha K, how Tasha K snaked them in his opinion. I can understand that. Because don't call me and say, girl, we're gonna have a private conversation. Then next thing you know, last minute, oh yeah, my bad. It's recorded. No, girl, get off my line, girl. Tasha, get off my line. I'd rather you facilitate somewhere we have a equal platform. I call in from the Funky bunch, Flame call in from the Flame Mets, and then we do something mutual. But don't call me on the backside talking about, oh, it's confidential. The next thing you know, here we go. That's wrong. Thank you, Simone Raspberry, for being becoming a member. Thank you so much. Listen, as Goodwin, I'm not friends with many bloggers. I got some bloggers that I'm friends with. But if I was friends with a blogger that were like Tasha K, no shade. But if I was friends with a blogger like Tasha K wouldn't know a goddamn. Do you hear me? Tasha K would barely know my YouTube name. Do you hear me? No shade. Because I know Tasha K want the tea at all costs. It's almost like trying to be friends with Wendy Williams. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't know my tea. Because I know, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like expected. It's not right. Tasha wrong, but it's expected. Thank you for becoming a member, Tina Lane. Thank you so much. This girl said, I'm subscribing just because of you. This is my first time hearing you. She on it. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. Shout out to all the new dolls in the dollhouse, y'all. Shout out to all the new dolls in the dollhouse. I love each and every one of y'all. Shout out. All right, let's get back into what he's saying as far as Tasha snaking him.
I don't know Flame's intentions and I don't know Tasha's intentions, but I have no interest in putting on a show for the people. Because the only thing that's going to happen is me and Flame going to get to arguing while it's being recorded. And then now it's going to create this whole train of YouTube drama. I'm not interested in it.
Pause. Cap. How you not interested in creating a whole flame of YouTube drama when this is this is going on night 3 where you on here dragging on YouTube? You dragging. That's all you doing. What do you mean you not interested in creating no drama from YouTube when all you doing on YouTube is dragging? Cap, funky, cap, funky. You are literally creating drama. Not to mention, shortly after that video, he goes on to say, I got beef with Claudia Jordan, that bitch. But I'm not interested in creating any YouTube drama. Nigga, please. Come on now, Funky. You got to do better than that.
All right? I don't have a problem with Flame Monroe.
Yes, you do.
Flame did an interview on The Breakfast Club that, in my opinion, was pandering to the straight people. It was very anti-LGBTQ, very anti-trans, in my opinion. I did a video on it. From my understanding, that video upset Flame. All right. And she has the right to be upset. And from that moment on, that was years ago. From that moment on, Flame has been going around saying the most inflammatory, ridiculous things about me, down to me being a meth head, a crackhead, all these different things that are not true. But I really don't care. I don't know this lady. as it relates to Fox Soul, when her name was brought up, I made the comment that bitch will not be on this show as long as I'm sitting here. And I stand by that. In what world do you invite somebody onto your platform that talks shit about you on a consistent basis? Those are the only two references Flame Monroe or anyone has of me ever making any reference to Flame. So as far as this, I throw rocks and hide my hands, where are these rocks? I encourage anybody to please go online and find any video footage, any social media footage of me saying anything about Flame Monroe.
See, people are very cunning, right? People know how to play the game. See, this is how it works. I'm funky, right? God, no, I'll never be, but for this purpose, I'm funky. I really have an issue with Flame. And I'm mad at Claudia because I feel like, bitch, you got him over there. And I'm mad at Fox Soul because, bitch, y'all hired him. And y'all know that wasn't me and him had beef. So what I'll do is, instead of mentioning Flame by name, instead of saying Flame by name, I'll put a whole bunch of general ass statements out there. Whole bunch of general statements, leave it up to the imagination. Meanwhile, everybody in the audience knows I have beef with either Flame and or Claudia. So people gonna say Claudia, people gonna say Flame, some people gonna say both. I know that. But see, when the shit hit the fan, I can rest on that whole situation of, I never said Flame name. Why y'all around here saying I'm throwing rocks and hiding my hand? I never said, where are the rocks? See, I'm glad I took when I went down to Southern New Hampshire University and got my degree in psychology, the people taught me all about manipulation, bitch. And what I would tell you this is bruh, you think you slick. You was dragging it, but you wasn't putting the address on it. See, you didn't want to put an address on it because putting the address on it, that would mean that the person Flame will turn around and go ahead on and reply. And you know, when it comes to the mouth, rather you can say you so witty and you got your education, and if Flame can't out-talk you, you can't out-read Flame. You can't out-read Flame. Because see, reading ain't got nothing to do with education. The most educated hoe can't read, if we really want to talk. Reading ain't got nothing to do with education. You not as quick-witted as Flame. You know, if you went into a one-on-one with Flame, Flame would drag you down to the ground. You know that. So instead of you putting the address on it and saying Flame, you around here saying general. And then when your feet call down to the carpet and we all seen your feet, oh, I never said Flame. Where are these proverbial rocks? I never said Flame. I don't have a problem with Flame, nigga. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Damn sure do. Sure do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You just don't want to battle Flame because you know you ain't gonna win, fat. I be clocking this shit. How old girl said clock it? I be clocking this shit.
I don't talk about Flame. I don't know that lady. And furthermore, I don't have a problem with you, Flame. I really don't. People think what I got going on with Fox Soul right now has something to do with Flame. I'm here to let y'all know, and I'm here to let Flame know. Flame, baby, this has nothing to do with you whatsoever. You are just being used as a pawn in a bigger game. I promise you.
If this has nothing to do with Flame, then how is Flame being used as a pawn? If you have no beef with Flame, Flame wouldn't even be a pawn in a bigger game because you don't have no beef with Flame. It would just be like, because if that was the case, shouldn't you have gone live the first week at 8 o'clock? Not this one, the first one. See, actions ain't matching the words. See, the words doing one thing and the actions doing another thing. The words doing acrobatics and the actions is doing poetry. You see what I'm saying? See, the words is over there saying, I don't have no problem with you, Flame, but the action shows that you around here going live on the week Flame goes on, not the other week. The week Flame goes on, now you go live. Not only do you go live, you dive down and spiral the hell out. You're on live, drunk as a skunk. You went found that wig, you ain't pulled out the doggone closet for the last 4 years. That's probably the last time you pulled it out. You came back as Funky Dineva, and you spiraling, bro. Shit ain't hard, man.
What's going on right now with me and whomever has nothing to do with Flame. Nothing to do with Flame. And since I'm already on the topic, you know, Flame, I'm here to let you know, baby girl, you know, the phone call you made on three-way to Al about...
It ain't got nothing to do with Flame, but you bringing up a phone call Flame made. All right, go ahead.
You know, the bitch that said he'll never be on the show, I'll be sitting next to you Monday. Kudos to you, baby. Kudos to you. You don't have one up on me, baby. You're sitting in a seat that I vacated. I quit. And what I said held true. You will not be there as long as I'm there. And I'm gone. You can have it, baby girl. I walked away. And quiet as it's kept, you being there really didn't help them much because we saw the numbers last night and we saw my numbers. At this point, they're going to need Michelle Obama sitting in that damn seat to help them.
Pause,
like I said, I'm saying it once.
Pause. It ain't about Flame, but you comparing the numbers. Come on, man. Come on, man. And you are directly talking about the seat Flame is sitting in. Or they're going to need Michelle Obama to... Now, Funky, listen. I think as a content creator, Funky is amazing. I think as a content creator, Funky has done his thiz-naive in my what's the boy named Lil Scrappy Boy? He has done his thiz-naive. I gotta give him that part. But to say they gonna need somebody like Michelle Obama to fill your numbers, nigga, as if you are the president of this shit, now you're going too far. Now you're going too far, Fed. You're going too far. Is going too far. You're going too far. Now you're doing the moves, okay? It's Fox Soul, my nigga. You act like y'all was working down at CNN or something, nigga. It's Fox Soul. The fuck? It's Fox Soul. They wasn't getting but 2,000 views a day anyway. It's Fox Soul. Calm down. Relax. 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 It's Fox Soul. That's all. Not just Fox Soul. That's that part. You gotta add the soul part on there. Cause see that soul part, that tell a whole nother story. See, when you say Fox, you go, oh my God. But then when you say soul, you go, oh. So you gotta put the soul on the end. You can't just say, you know what I mean? So we can get real time reaction to what we talking about. Fox Soul. Soul. The soul part. That part.
I'm saying it for the masses, and this is what I would have said to Flame on the phone. If what I did in that Breakfast Club interview offended you to the point, Flame, where you're still upset years later and you got to hurl insults and all these types of things, then I apologize. I do. Flame, I really do feel like sometimes your commentary about the community panders to the straights and it's...
He been saying this whole time he don't have no issue, zero issue with Flame. Then turns around and said, but your commentary do pander to the straight people. Bitch, your whole commentary is to straight people. What are you talking about? What are you saying? You see the hypocrisy in this? You see what I'm saying? I don't have no issue with Flame. If I was on the phone with Flame, I would apologize. You could have just did that and hung up the phone. Especially when Tasha K said, hey, I want to record this, you could have said, look, Tasha, to avoid all this, let me just say this because I got other things to do, bigger fish to fry. Flame, anything that I may have said or done in the past that make you feel away, I want to extend my deepest apologies because maybe I was speaking out of anger, maybe I was speaking out of emotion, but I had no intentions on hurting you. Whoop. Maybe one day we can have a conversation, a cup of coffee or something, but for now, I need to focus on my endeavors and move around. That's what a mature man would have did. But no. You hung up the phone and came over here to tell us that she called you on some snake shit, but then you turned around and say, oh, I would have told Flame this. But I don't have no problem with Flame, but Flame, you do have a problem with pandering to the straights. Nigga, make up your mind. You got autism? Make up your mind, nigga.
Dangerous to the community. And if that offended you, Flame, I'm sorry. But let the record reflect, I do not have a problem with Flame Monroe. I do not have a problem with Flame Monroe. I do not have a problem with Flame Monroe. Flame Monroe, you, Fox Soul, and TGIF, I wish y'all all the best, baby. You can have.
So why you going live while TGIF is on then? If you wish TGIF all the best, girl.
A seat. You can have it. You could be in it. I'm gone. Do good, mama. Thank you and be blessed. Moving right along, child. The people is mad, honey. The people is mad, honey. They say,
girl,
they don't understand why Vivica Fox shaded Taraji. Now listen, I don't think Vivica Fox shaded Taraji.
I think
Vivica Fox didn't stand in solidarity with the movement, because here's what the reality is. It was just what the police angle from which the video was. Nessa, girl, now I don't know why people just won't leave me alone. I was in here minding my business and here comes Tasha K calling me with damn Flame Monroe on the phone. I knew I shouldn't have answered the damn phone. Want to talk about it? Tasha K. And she says, hey, do you have 5 minutes to talk? And I said, yeah, what's up? And she was like,
it may not be in this live. There's a live. Well, maybe it was in the live, but there's a video where he admits that he literally said, Fox Soul did make me apologize, but I told you that in confidence or something of that sort. Stop the planet. I want Offset. If it's not about Flame, why not just say congratulations, man, or whatever, and move on and say less? He tripping. That's what I'm trying to say. See, we live in an age and time in 2024 where it don't matter what I do. It don't matter what your eyes see, because you could be looking at me right now, mow the lawn. If I look up and tell you I'm in the bed, you in 2024, if I get enough people on my side to say you tripping, you ain't seeing what you seeing, then it is so. I'm not mowing the lawn. Even though you watching it with your own eyes, it ain't so. It is so, because there's a group of people behind you that's gonna rally and say that girl ain't mowing no lawn, she in the bed, even though you're watching me on the front lawn. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. We're watching him crash out and do stupid stuff, all for him to get on here and be like, oh, but I don't have no issue with Flame. Well, nigga, you didn't go live last week. This shit is not hard, bro. It's really not. Once we get out of the mindset that everybody else, that if you don't agree with anything and everything that I do, that automatically, the next person is wrong, we're going to be a better community, I promise. See, when we picked up that participation trophy ass shit, that fucked us up bad. I think it might be here. Hold on. I hate when. Let me share it.
Tasha K. And I looked at the phone and I'm like, Lord, what Tasha K want? And just for the record, it's not. Okay, hold on. Before I finish, do y'all want me to slow the chat down one more time right now with Flame Monroe? And I told her no. I said, there's no real reason for me and Flame Monroe to have a conversation. I don't know Flame. We don't occupy the same spaces. We don't roll in the. I'm always down to broker peace. If Flame wants to talk, is it okay if I record this for the culture? Y'all two can talk for the culture. And I said, absolutely not. The only thing left to do in that moment, is for me and Flame Monroe to get to arguing in the background, selling out, talking all loud and hostile. Oh, well, whatever the moment out of me, sweetie. So I said, girl, bye. I hung up the phone. I went to YouTube and I made a video really quickly just detailing what happened, because I already knew just that 1 second snippet of me and Tasha talking was going to become a thing. I knew it was going to become a thing. Just that 1 second snippet. Sure shit thanks. I am on Instagram minding my business like I always do. And before I can even wipe my ass good and come to talk to y'all,
to mind my motherfucking business, okay? And so, please.
Let me tell y'all something. Stay tuned. I'm gonna fuck so long. This interview was dynamite. Y'all know I'm not a messy bitch, but on this interview, it was my turn. And bitch, if you come after me, mother got bigger hands and a bigger dick and a bigger bank account than you. Come get it. I'm at Lawsuit Central, y'all. I'm waiting on the lawsuit. And bitch, if you come after me.
All right, so y'all got pretty much.
I thought he was going. I thought this dude was going to show the
perfect
part.
more.
I
You
don't care
need to
about
realize
no
that's why I
shade.
feel like this is.
Don't he
You know,
look like
Al's
what's that one who said I was delivered? He looked like him. It might be him, child. Who knows? I was trying to see if they had the part where he said that. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna post it on my stories. But look, Uncle Dineva is a liar. Thank you for the super chat. Let me read the super chat, y'all. Thank you so much for the super chat. Measured Man. He says, ain't nobody needed to know your salary. I'm just saying they putting on shows funky and then Kelly Price. I can't. Don't even get me started on Kelly. Kelly gave me a headache, baby. Oh Lord, she gave me a headache. Kelly, go lay down. And this time when you go missing, we don't care. Go lay down, Kelly. Thank you for the super chat. And then you sent another super chat. Thank you, Measure Man, saying I had to unsubscribe while I'm scrolling IG, and he got a pic of him in his drawers. Why? Who wants to see Funky in his drawers? Y'all, let's see what Claudia Jordan had to say.
Is there any fur on the oh, you took the good. I unfollow if you disrespect what's me and yell at me and make me cry. So yes, I did. Okay. And that's all I'm giving y'all tonight. And that's it. Leave me alone. Do you need a pair of socks?
Claudia has socks.
Do you need socks, Sabrina? Is there any fur on the oh, you took the good. I unfollow if you disrespect what's me and yell at me and make me cry. So yes, I did. Okay. And that's all I'm giving y'all tonight.
So she unfollowed him. I believe later on in this video, I don't want to have to pull up my own video, but I believe later on in this video, she spoke about how she blocked him too. And how she also said she had no idea that he was having salary issues. See, that's another thing. He said all three of them was going back to the board to basically say we need our money. But she said in here, she didn't even know he had salary issues. I'm gonna go put it up on my video. Fuck it. Get me up here. You know what I'm saying? Get me up here, please. And thank you. Yes, she did. She said that she didn't know nothing about all of that. And I said, oh, that's cool. I'm about to show y'all. I got it. Yes, I do. Yes, ma'am, I do. Let me let the egg get out of here. It was toward the end. All right. Let me check. Y'all check this out. Let me make sure y'all can see. And y'all, again, please go check out the video, y'all. Let me make sure. Did I like it? Did I like my own video? Indeed. What's up? All right. Remember, Funky literally abandoned almost, not all the way, his platform when he got on at Fox Soul. This is a big culture change. We got to be honest. All right, let's get into Claudia's response because Claudia said she didn't know what was going on and she don't want no smoke, girl. Check out Claudia.
I unfollow if you disrespect what's me and yell at me and make me cry. So yes, I did. Okay. And that's all I'm giving y'all tonight. Me, I'm not fighting with him, and now I'm gonna leave it at that. I wanted him on the show, loved him on the show. He's a talent. Didn't tell me that he was leaving. Didn't have any conversation with me about his issues with the contract. I was the last one to find out.
Pause. She said he didn't tell me he was leaving. She said I didn't know anything about issues with the contract. I was the last one to find out. Funky said all three of them had the issue. Because remember, I was saying, damn, well, if they would have stuck together, they could have came together and stood in the solidarity and been like, yo, we not, hell no, we won't go type stuff. But she's saying she had no clue. She was the last person to even find out he was out. Funky a pathological liar. Funky is a pathological liar. Let me see if I could go find the hold on. Funky is a pathological liar. And I'm gonna drop the link while I go look for this. Because I don't want to be up here all night, you guys. Y'all, 2 minutes per person. Don't be up here all day acting crazy. It's depending on how many people we got up here. We might have to not let everybody be so long-winded. But please pull up, y'all, if y'all got something to say. Because I'm really curious to how y'all feel about this whole situation. Let me go see if I can find it on TikTok. I think it's the dude named Mad Beef. Because I got it on my phone. Yeah, that's him. All right, here she go. I'm about to share it right here.
I unfollow if you disrespect with me and yell at me and make me cry. So yes, I did. Okay. That's all I'm giving y'all tonight. Me, I'm not fighting with him, and now I'm gonna leave it at that. I wanted him on the show, loved him on the show. He's a talent. Didn't tell me that he was leaving. Didn't have any conversation with me about his issues with the contract. I was the last one to find out. So when I found out, we had to scramble and just grab people to get on the show. That is that. We said a very classy goodbye to him on the show. He posted it. He has since deleted it. And then he keeps calling me bitches and all kind of names on his live. So I blocked him because I have to protect my peace. And that's that. I'm not arguing with people in this 2024. I'm not doing it. I was known for being in people's chats. What, am I wrong for doing this?
Well, let me tell you something. I got motherfucking time. No, I'm joking.
I got time today, bitch.
No, I'm not going to argue with people, especially people that I used to love. I'm not going to do it.
No, because you know what? Whenever it's all said and done and the dust has settled,
Thank you for the super chat measurement. He says she can sit down. I got receipts from them in Houston, here in Houston. They all lying. She knew. Listen, I don't not for 1 minute. Monique, it's saying your device is not connected. Fat. Go out and come back in, Monique. Go out and come back in so you can come back because it's not gonna let me pull you up because your device is not connected. I don't for 1 second believe that she had absolutely no clue. But what I'm saying is, even if she did, in a professional environment, how does this help Funky? Claudia ain't shit. Let me say that. Claudia ain't shit. She's half clear. She ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, he the one dragging her. She not on here dragging him. When you look at trajectory and future of what people, like I said, unless he never wants to go back into any sort of industry and he just want to do his own thing on YouTube and be his own boss, if he doing that, then he got it, lock, stock, and barrel. But the moment he's saying he want to go do something more than what he's doing, it's not gonna work. Absolutely. Thank you, Measure Man. He's going about it wrong. That's just basically what I don't trust Claudia. Don't trust her at all. At all. Not 1 second. Not one bit. I don't trust no Claudia. Claudia, I don't trust that hoe far as I could throw her, and I ain't no picture. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the way that he's doing it is wrong. Let me let a little bit more of this play.
it's a lot of emotions going on right now.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, I think everybody's grown. Some people are just a little growner than others. But when the dust settles, like, you guys want to be able to talk it out and squash it and be friends. But whenever you start talking shit, some things go to a point of no return. You know, and we don't ever want to get to that.
Right. So I answer, then you're gonna clip this and send it to him and say she's talking shit without, and then not even giving him the context, and then it gets worse. So I choose to ignore it.
But it is all in the comments. Like, every comment is about that. So I think at some point you do have to address it, and you do have to let him know, like, there's no shade being thrown either.
He called me all kind of B words. Well, then that's why I rightfully blocked him. Do I need to see that and hurt my like make my day negative? No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. We're not doing that, y'all. We're gonna keep shit positive. I got a lot of things to be happy about and proud about, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep finding opportunities for my friends and for us to make money like I always do.
Now that part right there, what you just said. Janelle says, I think she knew about the pay. I don't think she knew he was leaving. Absolutely. Remember, they may not have told her per dollar how much Funky was making or how much they were offering Funky, but I believe there was some conversations. Because remember, this show is Claudia's show. She created it. If y'all ain't see that interview on Conscious TV, go check it out. She talked about how she created the show. People was in the comments laughing, saying she stole Nene Leak's idea with the gay men. But what I'm saying is, this is her show. I believe she had some knowledge, may not be to the dollar sign, but some knowledge that, hey, this is going to be the pay moving forward. I believe that 1,000,000,000%.
Anyone that knows me knows I love putting money in my friends' pockets. And that's
$1,000.
as soon as
Bitch.
next payday. Today's my payday.
I need
Y'all will be all right. And Funky will too. Like,
You have both y'all bitches got your feet carpet.
Cause you're gonna
White fur carpet made out of. Their issue was there's a lot of people he don't like. He don't like Chloe Bailey. He don't like Halle Bailey. He don't like this one. He don't like that one. So if I was gonna keep everybody off that he don't blame. So y'all, it's not like I went and got Michelle Brown that I know he has a definite beef with. So there's that.
Now, Claudia, bitch. Now you're looking crazy. Claudia said, I know he got beef with Chloe, this one and that one. It's not like I went and got Michelle Brown. So, bitch, you went and found Flame. Girl, Claudia, go lay down.
You know what I can say? Are you live?
Yeah.
I really do. And I mean, I like Flame.
I like Flame.
Yeah, I love her. I love her laughter.
I do.
She's contagious. Her energy is contagious. And there's no shade being thrown at nobody. Like, I love people that have great energy.
Wait, they said he's
love
right.
themselves. Like, she is so energetic, and she don't give up. Like, she really is having fun and joy, and she gonna do her. And she gonna laugh about it. That laugh.
You know what? I'm just gonna drop that because I didn't hear him call my name or say a threat to me, so I'm gonna let it go. Because unless I hear it, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
He got your number, so if he was talking to you, he would call you.
Yeah. And you gotta remember, I think.
Damn, they say my Galactic Barbie doll says you should let me decorate your house. The decor is too basic.
They dragging the house. Claudia, bitch, you told on yourself, bitch. Claudia got up there and said, oh, I didn't know, but then said, I mean, I could have went got Michelle, ATL, and Brown. Bitch, you ain't got Flame. Say what I said. Right. Thank you, Mimosa, for the super chat. So why bring up Michelle? She did that. Yeah, she did that shit. She did. My problem with Funky, though, is once again you using your platform to come on here and drag another woman when there's a man, he, she, we, this is according to Flame, who you can clearly get up there and say whatever it is you got to say, and you refuse to address that. You would rather tell us that what we seeing ain't real. You don't have no issue with Flame, and that basically is all about Claudia. You a fake ass nigga. What's up, Star? Hey, Gina. Hey, Monique.
Hey, Voodoo.
Hey.
Hey. I'll drop down. May I go first, ladies, if that's okay?
No, yes. Yeah, go ahead, Monique.
Well, hi, all the dolls. Hey, Voodoo. I love you, girl. I love watching you, and I'm watching from Cali this evening. But I want to say the only thing I think they all have their own points. Like each one of them has a point that represents kind of what they're saying. Do I think they all full of it? I absolutely do. I think everybody is kind of throwing rocks and trying to hide their hands. The only person I will kind of give a little bit more to is Flame, because I feel like he really is old school and he don't mind flaming all of them up. I feel like he don't care because he's very old school. Like, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I feel like everybody else, I feel like Claudia's kind of being passive aggressive with her stuff. And I feel like Funky is just trying to like throw rocks, or maybe he's forgotten that he's done stuff. And then he's hiding his hands because he don't want to admit to it. Do I think that Claudia is a colorist? Yeah. But do I feel that Funky has issues with Black women? Yes, that is my issue with both of them. They both have issues. So what do you do with two people who got issues? You put them on the show and look, there's more issues because look at the issues that they having now after the show. Why do y'all care what either one of them is doing? Move on in life. They're going to keep it going if it benefits them. The easiest way for it to go away is ignore all their asses. Sorry, boo. Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to
No,
say
girl,
that.
you can cuss them as much as I be cussing, child. You all right.
So that's the only thing. But I really have an issue with Funky that, like, you really have an issue with black women. Claudia, I didn't pay her no never mind. She ain't never been like somebody I really paid attention to anyway, because I already
Me
peeped her a
neither.
long time ago. But anyways, that's all I had to say. I hope everybody has a good evening, and I'll be watching from the bushes.
Thank you, Monique. I appreciate you for coming up. I appreciate your sentiments as well. Thank you, you guys. Let me read the super chat. Measured Man says Michelle doesn't like her. She wouldn't accept. She calls her colorist Claudia. Yes. Now I don't follow Michelle a lot, but I have seen some of her stuff. She's, Michelle ATLian been doing. Didn't she? Wasn't she the one who brought Funky in? I thought. And again, it's been a long time. If y'all old school YouTubians, y'all know. I thought she was the one that helped Funky out to get in. Michelle ATLian is the shiz naive when it comes to this YouTube stuff. She one of the pioneers. You know what I'm saying? But I agree. She calls her colorist Claudia because she is colorist. Okay, yeah, y'all saying yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, Janelle. Janelle said, why y'all saying she a colorist? Girl, go on TikTok or Twitter and put in Claudia Jordan colorist and come back and let us know what you find. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Gina, how you doing?
Hey, Voodoo, how you doing today? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm doing good today. Good to see your beautiful face.
Thank you. I'm glad to be seen.
I just wanted to say real quick, I'm still kind of stuck on this Cat Williams thing. I'm sorry to tell everybody I'm stuck on it because he spoke the truth. He spoke the truth. He spoke the truth. I saw both interviews. He spoke the truth. Everything he said. We just too close eyes to see it right now or to hear it. But we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Keep pushing the positive narrative. Keep pushing it. But I can't wait to see him and Kevin Hart's ex-wife and Curry on the new show they're doing. I can't wait to see that. Everybody look out for it. I can't wait to see it. But back to the thing, me and Funky got into it a couple of times on Twitter. So I know he don't like women. He has never liked that women of his own color, and I don't even know why. I just told him the wig didn't go with the lipstick. And he went off on me. Like, serious, went off. Like, I was like, damn, I just said it wasn't matching, but
it never does.
I think he dressed up like that to make a mockery of women.
Boom. You got it. Go ahead. I'm gonna stop you when you start lying. Go ahead.
And I don't like it. I mean, it's disgusting. I'm like, your mother gave birth to you. And I'm sure if we were on the street having what we call a Joan, you wouldn't like nobody to say nothing about your mama. You'll be trying to fight, right? So why are you dressing up, doing it, and making fun of her? But each his own. I'm not being a man basher or nothing like that, or
It ain't man bashing. It's just funky bashing. And look,
yeah.
Funky didn't have the best relationship with his mother. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah, you right. You right.
So I say this all the time. I hate going into the men versus women sector, the black men versus the nigga sales and the divestors. I hate going in that sector. But I've always deduced it down to this when it comes to the male side of this. Most of those men have issues with women because they stem from shit that came from their mamas.
Yeah.
So Funky being a gay man don't mean nothing different. Funky being a gay man, he still has the same issues. They just manifest differently because he's not a heterosexual man.
Yeah.
So he's not misusing women. He's not, but the misogynoir is still there.
All the way. I see it every time I see his face on something that has drama attached to it. And I don't even like it. I mean, every time I see his face, I'd be like, oh, can we please talk about something else? But yeah, that's all I had to really say. I just wanted to, voice my little opinion and give out a little, positive energy. And I
Well,
hope
thank you.
everybody have a blessed new year and continue to have a great new year. And everybody stay positive.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming up.
No problem. Anytime. Y'all have a good night. Well, I'm
All
going to go
right.
back into the chat.
All right. See
All
you
right.
later.
See you later.
Y'all hit the like button. What's up, Star? What's going on, my love?
Hey, Voodoo Doll. Thank you. First off, thank you for letting me come up.
Oh,
Before I get to going, can I curse on here? Because I don't want to disrespect.
girl, go ahead. Cuss your heart out.
Okay. First off, Funky is doing what most bitches do, creating fake smoke. Soon as some shit, soon as they don't want to be accountable, soon as they don't want to discuss what's real. I'm gonna give you just a little bit of pushback on what you just said about like him having issues with his mother, right? Like, yeah, he had issues with his mother, but I mean, majority of us we do, and so that really don't give him an excuse to be doing the shit that he doing. Point blank and period. Because as Black women, we have problems with our Black mothers, but we not out here just doing that. Like fuck all Black mother. No. So him, whatever. Claudia, you're a colorist, so I really don't have shit for you. You and him going at it, I want y'all to really go at it. Cause y'all both messy as hell. Let's just call a thing a thing. Y'all both messy. Y'all both deserve to go back and forth with each other. Although he's creating fake smoke, maybe Claudia ass has done some shit behind the scenes because she's messy. This ain't the first time we done heard about her doing something, you know what I mean, foul. So she probably has done something. And then one more thing you said about like like some of the YouTubers that are within the community, like some of them being respectful. I ain't ran across one yet that's respectful to Black women. They all think they fucking know all of our experiences. They all think we won't we jealous of them because they can get our men, quote unquote, or they all feel like they know our experiences because of what was going on in their household or their experiences with Black women. Newsflash, bitch, we not all the same. Like I just be so over it. And then one reason, like we not why one reason why a lot of us, well, not me included, but a lot of Black women be all in their chats and they the biggest, supporters of them, is because as soon as you do say something, again, the first thing they say is we want they men, or they start calling us homophobic, or we're not allowing them in these spaces. Listen, no human being walking this earth, I don't think I'm gonna see it in my lifetime, don't get fair treatment all across the board. The shit they be wanting don't exist. It just don't. So I don't know. Funky can kick dust, and so can Claudia. That's all I really had to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Star. I just want to say something before you hop off. A couple things. The part you were talking about with you saying men shouldn't have it doesn't excuse misogynoir. I agree 1,000,000,000% because they had issues with their mother. I agree 1,000,000,000,000%. But I also understand, and again, I be thinking differently. I understand that people internalize things differently. Does that make sense? Because Black women and their daughters have tumultuous relationships, yet we're taught to be stronger. Whereas the boys are coddled, and when they aren't coddled and they don't receive that love from their mamas, it freaks them up, So I think with men who come up with them issues, again, it's not an excuse. They ain't shit. But ultimately, they are able to use that as a crutch because it does affect them differently, than it does the girls. It really does. And then another thing, I get it. Claudia ain't shit. I don't like Claudia. I never watched Fox Soul one day in my life. I've only seen clips. I've never sat down and watched an episode of Fox Soul one day in my life.
I'm so glad you said that because people don't watch Fox Soul. Like,
I don't like it. I don't like it. Elle dry, Claudia stupid, and Funky just hate women. I've never liked it. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
But let me say this. When we give passes for people like Funky to go in on Claudia because we don't like her or because we don't agree with her, it comes back to bite you when it comes on somebody we do like Chloe. You see what I'm saying?
That's true. No, that's true.
Gotta be
So
careful. That's the only two things I want to say. But other than that, I agree with you 1,000,000,000%. You absolutely right. To hell with all three of them. I don't care.
No, that's so true. And you're right. I need to correct myself on that because that's a part of the problem. We have given them so many passes to just do and say whatever and be so disrespectful that, to your point, when it is someone we like, it's the Chloe effect. You know what I mean? But he I don't know. I don't know when we gonna wake up. A part of me feel like we just let it be what it is because they got us so scared that we can't say shit. When we do say shit, we we really can't say shit. That's just honestly how I feel. So, I don't know in my lifetime if we'll really see a change. But that's why I feel like Flame, him saying that Flame panders to straight people, like Funky, bye. You make your money off the backs of Black women, if we being for real. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
Without us, nigga, what content do you have?
None.
Let's talk about it.
None. It was a Black woman, rather we want to or have Black woman, Claudia, who got him the job over there. So you don't get to depend on, and that was part of my campaign start. And I hate to cut you off. I'm gonna just say this really quick. That was part of my major campaign against Funky when I was running against Funky with this bullshit narrative that he was going around just saying anything he want to say about Black women. Nigga, you do not exist without Black women. But the same Black women you turn around and give your ass to kiss. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Yeah, but even like I say, even the content, even with all the other gay YouTubers that I follow, like, yeah, they funny, they witty, they can read, but at the end of the day, you don't have this content without us. Let's be fucking clear. And you do not, you may then kiki with your friends and yeah, shit that we go through, but that's where it starts and that's where the fuck it ends.
Right.
For me, in my opinion. But that was all. Thank you.
Thank you, Star. Thank you so much. Come back another time.
Okay.
All right. Let me read this super chat. Measure Man, thank you for the super chat. Fake Smoke. LOL. Once she got them corns cut off her toes, I cannot. You couldn't tell her nothing. LOL. Team empowerment here. DEIB advocate. That nigga said once she got them corns cut off her toes, you couldn't tell her nothing. Now, Claudia feet was almost as bad as Funky's. That might be why they bonded so much. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Fee. What you got to say, Fat? I can't hear you. We still can't hear you. Go back out and come right back. Go out and come right back in. I'm going to let you back up. What you got, Alberta? What's going on, Mama?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I can.
Hey, Queen. How are you? Hey, everybody. I love you, Queen. I love you. I love you. I love you down. I love everything that you do. And you need to make a t-shirt line or something because your one-liners be cracking me up. Get that money now so can't nobody coin your phrases later. I'm telling you. Now, I want to say this about Funky Dineva, but just about a lot of, from Black gay men to Black transgender women to straight Black men, they've been blaming Black women since the very first Black woman who pushed them out and brought them to life. Okay? How dare you, as a Black man, throw on a wig and portray the most ghetto of ratchets of a Black woman and then have nothing but majority Black women who brought you to the opportunity to be seen as a candidate for Fox Soul and you still disrespect them. He has deep-seated hatred for Black women and Black girls because I will never forgive him for that nastiness he said about Blue Ivy's features as a child. I remember I got into it with someone because they were like, the whole situation with Black transgendered women where they're like, oh, the reason why Black men don't claim us is because of Black women. Oh, Black women X, Black women Z, Black women 1, Black women 2, Black women 3. And a lot of them think like this. because this community loves to make black women the scapegoat. Your shield and your both target. And it's like, how can I sit here and protect you as a community if you want to shoot against me? But the moment you shoot against me and you need help, you want me to run and be shield. It makes no sense. And I have to say, I was like, how are we the reason why black men won't claim you? We can't stop black men from cheating. We can't make black men get an education. We can't make them go to work. We can't make them be faithful. We can't make them be fathers. We can't make them be productive members of society. We can't make sure they stay out of jail. We can't make them do anything. But when it comes to choosing you, we're the reason why they're not doing what it is that they're doing. He hates black women to the core. I don't know, because I don't want to sit there and say, oh, it's because he wants to be a black woman. I definitely don't want to say that. I just feel that in the end, yes, when you don't want to be a black man and you wish you were another race, of course you're going to blame your mother for bringing you into this world. And by the end of the day, I agree with you. He doesn't have buyer's remorse. He has quitter's remorse. Because now he's realizing, dang. Because when you brought it out, I'm like, it makes sense. Y'all get no more than 2,000 likes. It's on the internet. It's not like him coming to the show made it a... I'm not saying that Fox Soul isn't a decent show, but I'm like, it's not like y'all getting millions of views. 250K sound decent. There's no gag order. They're not preventing you from going out and seeking other ventures. 250K sounds decent for an internet show. You could do it at your house. You get no more than 2,000 views. You can still have your own brand. You can still have your own channel. You could do brand deals, sponsorships. You could maybe try out on acting or voice acting work. It allowed you to build something, and you're not doing that. So now that you don't have this nest egg that you could rely on as a stable foundation, you got to build yourself back up, and it's going to be more hard work. And I don't think he came into that realization until now, and it's too late. So like you said, he's drinking his sorrows away, and he's throwing stones, and he's mad at the world. And he went back to what's familiar. When he's mad at the world, he blames black women. So now he got this woman. Not saying that Claudia is a black woman, but she's as close of a black woman on that platform. So he went back to what he knew, which was blame black women. Blame black women, blame black women. When all you had to do was just really sit down and think about it. Really sit down and think about it. There's no gag order. I'm able to do my own stuff. I probably could promote other things while I'm on that platform. It was a decent deal, 250K salary, and you're sitting down from home. They already got the pre-made talking points for you. It was good. It was decent. It was decent. I could understand if he built more of their brand, he brought more people, but you didn't do that. It was decent. So now he angry at the world and he does what he does best. Blame black women to the death of them. And that's all I got to say about that. Oh well, rest in peace, honey.
Child, you spoke a word right there.
Nonetheless, I want to say I love you, Voodoo. Don't stop what you doing. And like I said, girl, get them t-shirts, them hats, them cups, coin them phrases. Because, honey, it's the juice for me. I'm out.
All right, my love. I'm going to put this up here every time to remind y'all. Every time somebody come around here talking about black women this, black women that, up here every time to remind y'all. I'm gonna just put that there. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna just put that there. It's a black woman leading that right there. What's going on, Truly Toy? How you doing, my love? Can you hear me? Truly Toy, are you there? It might be backed up a little bit. Can you hear me?
Hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's going on?
Okay. Well, let me get back because I done got to. Yes, I just want to.
Oh Lord, she went out. She'll come right back. Fee, what's up, my love? You came up first anyway. I'm waiting for her to come back. What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. I honestly, I hit this by mistake, and I apologize for my appearance, but I'm about ready to go to bed. But anyway, I love your show. This is like my third time watching you, and can you still hear me? Oh, did she leave me?
I can hear you. I can hear
Oh, okay. And I just I like Claudia. I do. This is my first time hearing you say and other people say that she's a colorist. I never got that from her. So I can't confirm or deny it. I can just go by what y'all say. But I just wanted to piggyback off of the funky Dineva. All the stuff that y'all was saying about him is true as far as when it comes down to black women. And like you say, we support him. And I always say, should we support something that doesn't like us? So if we was to pull back from him, then he don't have a choice. You know, because it's us that's giving him the clout that he looking for. So he want to be a white woman. Let him go ahead and be a rich white woman and let them rich white women support him and leave us alone. Because you do talk about us like we the scum of the earth. And he the same color as we are. That's the crazy thing about it.
Yep.
You know, I really don't have too much more to really say about it, but it hurts my heart to really see that how much of a black man really hates his own people as far as a race. And then us women, because his mama is a woman, she black, she born them in the world. But then he hate us on the top of it. I don't get it. I just don't understand it.
Yeah.
That's all I really have to say. But I thank you. This was a mistake for me coming up here. I hit the button and it, so this is my first time doing this, so I was excited about it. But like I said, excuse my appearance, and
you good.
I love your show.
I love
and
you.
I will.
Thank you so much for supporting.
Yes, I will be supporting and with the Cash App and all that good old stuff. And you continue on doing the good work for us ladies.
Hey, you don't have to send me nothing. All you got to do is like the video and watch it. That's support for me.
Okay, I will.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good night.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for the super chat, Measure Man. He says, my grandma used to say, you too big for your britches. Yup. That's what happened. Louisiana mods never fail. My roots never fail. My grandma used to say that too. Got to know that. She used to say that too. What's up, Rosalind? Rosalind, can you hear me? Let me unmute you. Rosalind, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
I can't hear you, girl. You can hear me? Okay, I just want to say this about Funky. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes,
I can't hear you, girl.
You got to turn me down in your background. Whatever other device you have me on, you got to mute that while you're on here.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Whatever other device you have me on, you got to mute that while you're on here.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this about Funky. I'm old school. I'm 55 years old. That man is mad because of the way he looked. If you had to get up every morning and look at that face in the mirror, I would be mad too. He want to be a woman so bad. He will never be one of us.
I'm listening.
And I don't support the wigs and the lipstick. I don't know who he get his makeup or all of that stuff from, but oh my God, he irritates my soul. I don't watch none of that. I don't like Claudia. I don't like none of them. I just want to say this. You are my favorite YouTuber. I catch your back plays. I can't catch your lies all the time, but our spirits are so much the same because you say the same thing I say. I'm with everything you say from Cat. Your educational Fridays. Oh my God, I love it. I've been trying to tell people this for years. They don't want to listen. They tell me I'm crazy. I need to stay off the internet. Now all this shit coming to the foreplay, and I love it. So I just want you to keep doing what you do. Keep josing these folks. I'll be looking forward to your love and hip hop Joes, your married to medicine Joes. You make me feel so good because I'm in a depressed state right now, and you keep a smile on my face and you keep me laughing. And I love your accent, girl. Just keep doing it, okay? I love you, love you, love you. Period.
So much. I'm just happy I could.
Oh, and that's on Schoolyard.
On Schoolyard, as you should.
On Schoolyard.
Schoolyard, yes. SY. Everybody drop SYs in the chat. On Schoolyard, please and thank you.
Period.
SYs in the chat. Period.
Okay, you have a good evening, baby. God bless.
Thank you. God bless you as well. Thank you. I like her. All right, go ahead on now. Go ahead on. All right. Who up next? Was that Rosin? That was her that just spoke?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you off of here, mama, so we can move on. All right.
Yeah, I think I was up next, but I'm.
Oh, Rosin, you didn't speak. Go ahead, Rosin. What's up?
I don't know. I think I was next. I'm Sunkiss.
Sunkiss. Go ahead, Sunkiss. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Well, this is my first time ever, even coming over your channel. And I said, let me see what she's about. So I got to hearing you talk. And the same thing, I don't know, I can't follow that act after that. That was so sweet what she said. But just looking at you, I said, and I got ready to go to another channel. I said, let me see what she's about. And I promise you, what she said, everything, the way that you explain everything, dead on. That's how I usually explain. And I'm going on 51. So we from, not too far from each other. Right. You don't look 40. I thought you were lying. I said, there's no way she's 40. I truly thought you were like in your 20s. I was like, no, there's no way that she's 40 years old. But I said, the way that you explain everything, I said, people always, we explain everything to the T. Mm-hmm. And that's what, the more you talk, I thought I just kind of like scooted to the edge of my chair and I was like, I'm hooked. And I said, okay, I will be a follower. I'm at home. This is it. Perfect the way you explain everything, and I applaud you. And here's the thing. I'm no fan of Claudia, not whatsoever. I'm not even almost saying that I am. Not because she is a colorist. However, what you say, I love how you were able to segregate everything and keep everything fair. Because although she is a colorist, we're going to hold her hostage right there. She is a colorist, and she can never move from that. But the thing is, we shouldn't blame her for anything that she hasn't done. And the way that Funky Dineva is trying to throw darts at her in areas that doesn't belong to her it's not fair. And with him, I stopped watching him a very long time ago. So I don't know when I stopped because I picked up on that. I mean, eons ago. And I stopped supporting him. And here's the thing, and this may start off wrong, but I promise you I'll wrap it up as fine as I possibly can. But when it comes to Black males, and if they want to be a man in my book, they have to earn that title. So when it comes to Black males, because of how they're coddled, and you mentioned that that was so well said earlier. When it comes to them, they're coddled in our community. When it comes to the relationship they have with the females, they're automatically coddled. And we know that it's by default. Mm-hmm. And they have narcissistic qualities because of that. And it takes the wife or the girlfriend, whoever they are partners with, it takes us to say, no, your mama did that or accepted that. I'm not your mama. And we have to stand on that. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I find that Funky, what someone said, when she said, I'll be angry if I look like that too. And I was, of course I was laughing. But the thing is, most of them, especially nowadays, they do hate Black women. Again, it's not just in the house, but it's throughout the community that the Black women that support that madness on social media or just wherever that support them and make them feel like, and we've talked about that already. But I find that when it came to not only the way that Funky has talked to his audience and they applaud him for it, even down to this day. But I remember seeing this guy. I was kind of scrolling through my phone, and I saw this guy. He was talking about Martha Stewart, and first he said something about Oprah, and it was just as loud and clear in the background, loud and clear. And then he started talking about Martha Stewart, and it was a whole bunch of music playing. You can barely make out what he was saying. Then I remember some time ago, this guy talking about saying Oprah and Gil were sleeping together. Now, we know that he doesn't have facts on that. But then when he was talking about these big heavy hitters in the entertainment industry, he wouldn't, and I knew that they were clear people because he would never mention their names. All of these big heavy hitters, he would never mention their names. And I found that anybody that were a black woman, he would drop their names. And I realized then Black males are always punching down when it comes to women, Black women. And I said, you know what? It's safer for them. Black males tend to act out as a narcissist. They're narcissists in between the ages of 6 and 9 is where you have to stop at when you deal with them because they are childlike. And I said, what they do is they start to act out like a child and throw temper tantrums. And I said, that's what they're doing. When it comes to a Black woman, they are cowardly. So they're not going to fight the white man. They're not going to fight the white woman because she's next to the white man. So who's next? They're not going to fight each other. And so the Black woman is the first one that's the closest to them. And a Black woman is not a threat to them. So then they come and they throw temper tantrums, and then they say, okay, you're not a threat, so I'm going to beat up on you. And 9 times out of 10, their counterpart, which is us, are wanting love, begging for love because we're traumatized because of how we've been rejected and neglected, throughout life, in the household, even when at our jobs and all that. And so being that we're traumatized and not properly loved, Black women are standing there. Not all of us, because that's not going to fly with me, but the average Black woman is going to take it, which is why Funky still has a huge following. And all these other guys that are cursing Black women out and all that, they stay because they're sitting there thinking, oh, please choose me, which is where the pick-me chicks are. And that's why Funky still has this huge following. And that is why when it comes to Claudia is getting beat up on. But Flame, what's his name? Flame is still, he's sitting there and he's sitting next to Claudia, but Funky is not going after him because that'd be too much of a fight, which again, they're cowardly. So I just wanted to bring that out. I just wanted to mention that. And I said, that's what it is, easy access.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Sunkissed by Dark. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right. I highlighted this comment for a reason because this here is the 100% God honest truth. Thank you so much, Stevie Ray, for this comment. He said, well, y'all Black women keep him in a place to continue to do it. So rather you want to take it as negative, rather you want to take it as positive, it ain't a lie. We can't sit up here and complain about it if we allow it as a community. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody not going to be on the same page. Some people going to be this, some people going to be that. I'm here for it. But as a collective, we allow it. And Stevie Ray, you told not one lie when you said what you said. You know what I'm saying? And I highlighted it because that's what needs to be said. Period. That's what needs to be said. Thank you so much for the super chat, Sabrina McDowell. She said, you do a wonderful job. I only like to hear you because you make it make sense. Thank you. Y'all is crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you. I appreciate you. Truly Toy, I'm sorry. I meant to get back to you. How you doing, my love? You the one had the blonde hair last time. Hold on. I think you muted. Hold on. Let me unmute you. You got it?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, beautiful. I can hear you.
These are for you because they're giving you your flowers, baby.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, I said, baby, you know, I seen your red hair. I said, girl, me, you channeling these
Yeah,
colors.
I haven't quite went blind yet. I'm just tiptoeing to it.
Yeah, I just tiptoed just to bring in the new year. But you know, I did want to just say that, you know, I watched Funky Dineva during times where I just wanted to laugh, just like I watch you. And I stopped watching her when she started making so many negative comments about us. Especially when she talked about that baby. I was like, girl, why is you talking about our children? Don't do that. You know, and the word of God clearly saying Hosea 4:6 that our people would die from lack of knowledge. When I tell you I believe it, that is what is going on. We are dying from lack of knowledge. Black people, we will attack each other and think nothing else, but we'll be like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. What can we do for you, sir? I'm like, no, I'm not a house nigga. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm a human being and I deserve just as much as respect as anyone else. Now, I watched Funky Dineva. She attacked Kaya when her and Maddie was going through it. You know, she just downgraded. She wanted that girl position so bad. She on there with Claudia. She did everything she could talking about us just so that she can have a position. And the position comes from us supporting only. She tried, he's whatever you want to call him, he's trifling the things that he say. Nigga, you gotta think you would never be us. Y'all could never ever be us. And it's like they forget that. The disrespect that the black women get is so ridiculous. Because all we do is uplift. So I wanted to say that because I mean, when you said stop watching him, girl, I can't even stand him. I can't stand none of this stuff. He got fired. So bye, bye, bye. Who cares? Because he came on there and tried to tell all of us all this old nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So that we all could be on his side. And then he like, yeah, you see, I'm over here. No, y'all, black people, black women, we all got to stop supporting nonsense. We need to support more people that support us. If you ain't about us, then bye. Buy what we need you for. And then when I think about Cat Williams, love me some Cat Williams. Cat Williams have been saying all this ever since he been out. When he was making DVDs after DVDs after DVDs, he has made each and every one of these comments. All of them fools, including Steve Harvey, got on there and made them comments. That man sit back and watched it. Just like we do with black women. We sit back and watch people say for years. He sit back and they've been downgrading and trying to make that man look bad for so long. And we all know it, but he always has stand as everybody say now, 10 toes down. Everything he's saying now, can y'all hear me? Everything he's saying now, he has been saying it the entire time. I always have loved Cat Williams, even when he looked like he was high on them DVDs and he'll be sweating out that perm. He still was funny. Yeah. But he always have said the same thing. Steve Harvey has always been suspect, and he irks my nerves so bad. But I'm here to tell y'all, even with after seeing that video with him and with Kat and Shannon, my mama loves Steve Harvey. I went in the house and said, girl, we is not finna watch Family Feud today. No, we not. We not. He's got to go. We not watching him, mama, because he's trifling. Because that man has, I really respect the fact that even though Bernie Mac is gone, Cat Williams has not deterred. He gave that man his flowers when he was here. Yeah. And he still give them to him. So I just want to say again, love you. Keep dropping knowledge, baby. Because you better believe I'm in the cut hollering for you. Do you hear me? Because I am so proud. I am so grateful that you are one of us. And I'm most definitely, where you at? Let's mount up. We need to mount up, baby. And look good while we do it. So I just want to say hey to everybody. Thank you all. And if you can, follow Truly Toy.
Truly Toy. I love the color. We must have like a kinetic mind. We know what colors to go with, girl.
Man, you boo. We here. You see. Bring it on. Thank you. Thank you, Voodoo. Appreciate you. Love you.
Thank you.
All right.
Go lay down. Everything got to be about you. This ain't about you. Give me 20 minutes of getting off. God damn. Same be hating. Thank you, Brianna, for becoming a member. Same just be hating. I don't understand why. Like, damn. Why he hating? Thank you, Jen Sylvester, for the super chat. You look good, Red. You look good, Red, Fat. Thank you, Fat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, darling Cohen for the super chat. I absolutely love your commentary, dog. You give me those warm feelings I feel when I visit my family in the South. Oh, you from the North? Don't tell me you're from New York. It's straightforward, straight to the point, and full of common sense. Thank you for being real. Thank you, darling Cohen. Now, what part of the North you from? Please don't say you from that place. Y'all know the place. Please don't say you from that place. From New York. You know, y'all be in the chat. Shout out to New York. You know what I'm saying? But if you say you from New York, I'm going to say sound about right. Sounds about right. Okay? Anyways, thank you again, darling Cohen, for the super chat. I truly appreciate you. Just let me know where you're from now. If you say from New York, that's going to be different. Unforgettable. Did I speak to you already?
No, I'm so happy
Hey,
that you're coming to me now that I'm pulling up in my yard,
I'm
in my
sorry.
driveway. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Um, I been posting in the chat. Check your DMs. Um, I got some hot, piping hot tea that has come out about Cat Williams.
Oh, what happened?
Oh no, 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 no! Don't post it now. I want
I
you
ain't
to
gonna
review
post
it.
it. Okay,
Don't
yeah.
let yeah, okay. Yeah, when you open that door trying to expose somebody, you might need to make sure you don't have no skeletons in your closet.
Mm-hmm.
And they're coming out.
Hmm.
They're coming out.
Are these
It,
verified skeletons or are these just
oh
hearsay?
yes, oh yes, these are people that was on this comedy tour. People who are fellow comedians too.
I'll have to check that out.
And I put the timestamp because they're kind of long winded.
Wait, is
And
this
I
from
put
another YouTuber?
yes, but he's a podcast. You but it's gonna be okay.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Okay. And now with Funky Dineva, he thought he was going to be irreplaceable.
Yes.
That was the main thing. He thought that if when he walked off that they were going to beg him. That's his main issue with Claudia. He thought that Claudia and him were so close that she'll beg him to come back and feed into his demands. Well, when they replaced him and started having other, had Flame Monroe on there, which I believe with you 1,000%, Flame Monroe would eat him alive. Okay, I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about drag him down, and that would end Funky Dineva. That would
Yeah.
end it. So that's why he doesn't want to go toe to toe. But his biggest competition is gonna be Conscious TV.
Oh yeah, Conscious is coming up now.
Conscious ain't nothing to play with.
Sure ain't. Y'all go subscribe over there to Conscious TV now.
I've been following Conscious TV back to when Kaya and Maddie first met but fell out. Now I wanted
Mm.
to also clarify something. All the black YouTubers have like a group. Okay, this is from what I kind of understand with like with Lovely when his channel went down and he went on Tasha K live. She stated that and he did too, that all of them kind of have like a little group where they'll help each other or they'll communicate and stuff like that with each other. It's like older content creators because even Lovely T is part of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not, by me not being a part of it, that means I don't really know a whole lot about it. But when his channel went down, other black YouTubers tried to help him also.
Yeah, I
But
remember
I
that.
believe Tasha was the one that was the most successful. Then this is just my opinion. I don't know this to be facts, but on that very live, that was the end of me watching Funky Dineva. For him to talk about Michelle Alien that way, and I didn't even watch her. But for him to do that, now let me tell you, I'm an ally for the LGBT plus community, and the gay guys that I know would have pulled me to the side. Hey, baby, come here. Let me tell you something. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Mm-hmm.
Sister, you can't be doing this. I love you too much to let you be like this. You see what I'm saying? And for him to talk about her, to live in her house, and to do this, this, and this, and then you talk about her that bad and that vicious, and you didn't try to help her, that then told me you were no benefit to me either, to even
Yeah.
watch you. You see what I'm saying? Because if I can't help you, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Right.
I'm not. And what he did, that was beyond ugly. It was sick. I mean, yeah, she made fun of him, but still, you went that low to talk about her body. You see what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But he, I don't, it, I lost my train of thought. But for him to say that, it just that really messed with me. But he thought he was going to be irreplaceable, and for him to be on live, changing, that was him saying, "Hey, look at me. I can take it. Y'all need me. I need y'all. I'm the numbers. Y'all ain't got no numbers over there now. I'm the one that brings in the numbers. So why, like you said, what was the purpose? What was
Right.
the purpose of you doing that? You see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree with everything you said. I'm trying my best to hold my tongue about this Cat Williams tea because I believe it's gonna be beneficial to you. And I also hope that you can get an interview with the lady.
All right, we'll see. I'm gonna look into it and see
All
what it
righty.
is. Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. And y'all have a good one. I'm gonna join
The
your
chat. Okay.
yeah, the membership.
Oh yes. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye bye.
All right. Thank you, darling Cohen, for the super chat. I'm from Chicago. Oh, good. Thank you, Lord. I thought you was from that place. Oh, Lord. Shout out to New York. But I thought that's where you was from. Shout out to Chicago. Y'all know I love Chicago. I love New York too. Don't get it twisted. I fucks with New York. That's my cousins in my head. The people up in New York, that's my cousins in here. Shout out to New York, but I thought you was gonna say you was from up there, girl. That was scary. Thank you. Shout out to Darling Cohen. And then also thank you, Cold Cut, for the super chat. We in here waiting to get swallowed. Girl, y'all crazy. I done retired the swallowing. I'm gonna let the other content creators have it, girl. Everybody picking it up, child. Thank you. Hey, Gina, how you doing? Gina, are you there? Gina might hold on. Let me see it. Let me unmute.
I'm sorry.
Gina.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm
Hey,
here.
how
I'm
you
sorry.
doing? What's going on?
I'm back. I'm back. I just wanted to say one thing to us, to all of us. Can we please stop referring to ourselves as black? Because black means void of color, and we are the rainbow, baby. Because we come in all colors and shades.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
get what I'm? We need to take our rainbow word back.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
the people of the rainbow. We have.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think we were ever called black, nigger, none of those discouraging names that they gave us. You know what I mean? That's all
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say. And y'all have a good night. And thank you for putting the painting back up. I love it.
Thank
I
you.
love
And
it.
Gina, thank you so much because you said a word. I say so called sometimes when I say it, but when I remember, but it's just so I can get people to understand what I'm talking about. But you're absolutely right. We should not be calling each other black because black, that's why we messed up right now. Part of the reason. But thank
Yeah,
you.
because it's mean for a color. I mean, it doesn't have any base to it. So why would you call yourself that? Why would you
Right.
belittle yourself
Right.
to that level? I mean, we are the rainbow, baby. You see how many colors we got in our family?
Yeah.
And we can have the same mom and daddy and still come out multicolored. Beautiful kids.
Right.
So that's all
Thank
I
you,
wanted to say.
Gina.
I think y'all have a good night.
All right, you too. Vixen doll, what's going on, my love?
Hello, 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 everyone. How are you doing tonight?
I am well and super wonderful. How you
All right,
doing?
that's the best way to be. Me, I'm gonna start with the Cat Williams thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cat Williams, like they say, Cat Williams been talking about this for we don't know how long, but He did an interview with another YouTuber in 2022. Nobody was up in arms then. And he was talking about how he was calling Biden. He was saying Biden is our weekend at Bernie's.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was up in arms about that. Nobody was up in arms when he was, letting them know, hey, y'all, you're worried about the wrong thing because this man don't know how old he is. Nobody had nothing to say about that. I guess it wasn't trending. He wasn't talking about nobody, but everything Cat been saying all this stuff. It's just now, just like Hollywood, you were up, now everything has to come down. And the sad thing about it, we have these up and coming committees, like Country Wayne and all them right there. But it's not gonna be the same from how we know it, like Bernie Mac, the Richard Pryor's, the Eddie Murphys, stuff like that. So when I look at that, I be like, Cat really is trying to help comedy, but I really think it's too late. Just like how they make Sexy Red, the booty hole, all that right there.
Child, you know how I feel about Sexy Red.
but it's a lot of things, because I used to be out there in that life back in the days, when I was about that thing, so I don't think that way no more. And I have boys, so I didn't have to deal with that. Both of my kids are boys and they grown.
Right.
So it's like you have to look at things now, and it's totally different. It's just like with Jess Hilarious when she said she had the job, but what she should have did when Sexy Red told her she had a problem because these kids are not developed mentally, you should have just went on ahead. You know what? I apologize to you, boo.
Yeah.
Because Sexy Red really couldn't articulate what she said, and that let you know right then it probably wasn't nothing, but she couldn't articulate what had her mad.
You know what it told me? She could have been she one of the slow ones. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she couldn't articulate why she was mad with her in times like that. Sometimes you have to say, you know what, baby, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I offended you. Not if I offended you.
Right.
I'm sorry I offended you. And can we move on? But Jess didn't realize that, because Jess is thinking like, okay, let me see if she can tell me what was wrong. And with this young generation, they don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to articulate their words to show their feelings. So sometimes us as elders, we just got to go ahead and say, you know what, I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, that's the first generation of the iPad babies. They don't know how to communicate. They ain't never communicated. They was on Kindle Fires and all of that, video games. That's the first generation of the computer babies. They don't know nothing about communication. But go ahead.
And that's just where I am with that. And with Funky, I understand everything what everybody's saying. I'm from Florida, and what he is saying, I see it on people's lives every day. When they go live, from the fighting to the acting like, all how they act, I see it every single day. Yes, it is strong language. Yes, he is talking down. And at the back of my mind, I was like, son, this MF for going in. But then I have to sit down and think about it. You know something? My homegirl just said the same thing, and we laughed. I'm just telling you. But
So let me ask you a question, Vixen Doll.
Mm-hmm.
If your homegirl call you a bitch and a man on the street call you a bitch, is it the same?
Wait a minute, say that again.
If you and your homegirl in conversation, she be like, bitch, da, 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 da. And a man you don't know on the street say you stupid bitch, or just be like, bitch.
No, it's not the
da,
same.
Da, da, da. Is that the same?
It's not the same.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not the same. That's why I say I'm with, I understand. And that sometimes I be side-eyeing. I keep it going, because guess what? I don't know him from a can of paint, and he don't know me from a can of paint. And if I take on every single thing that somebody say about us, I'm gonna be around here pulling my hair out. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. And then I understand what everybody's saying. That's a lot of money. 250,000. Yes, it is. I did the calculations. That was $5,200 every 2 weeks. That was $508 and some change for that 1 hour for 10 days for 2 weeks. Sometimes you have to think about, and I know I know some of us we have stayed at a job making less because we was too worried about going to another job that paid us more, because we can't go late. We can't come to their job late. We can't go to the store grocery shopping on our break at this other job where we make all this money at. So sometimes you have to vary out, okay, yeah, it was making a lot of money, but what was he giving up? Yeah, these YouTube checks, and yes, he may not be steady with what he's doing, and yes, he's being petty. I'm not even gonna lie, he being petty going on at the same time that they going on.
Yeah.
And sometimes we have been petty, because you can't tell me my petty and your petty is gonna be the same kind of petty.
Right.
And not only that, I sat back and I watched Claudia do her 4-hour live with Conscious TV. I sat there and watched it, and I was confused, but then a lot of things started coming, like clicking in my head. When she made the statement, this is why, when she made a statement about how she had got SR when she was in college and whatnot, and that had happened, she said, this is why I got offended when they used to talk about certain things. You know, I guess when they used to joke about Al and Funky, what y'all did this weekend? Y'all went hooking. You know how they used to joke like that? And when she made that comment, I was like, if it had been talked about and y'all had discussed it, why would they still banter with you like that? If it had been discussed.
I'll tell you why. It's the same reason why Angela Yee set her crazy ass on that podcast, while Charlamagne and all these other people did what they did and said what they said about other black women. Black women, for some odd reason, feel like if they damned if they do and they damned if they don't. If she had spoken up in a group of her and other black queer men, she would have been made the enemy. So what she chose to do was play it safe and not say nothing while they do whatever it is and say whatever they want to say, while she sits there quietly and have to go home and unpack it. But the thing is, see, this is why I don't want to be signed on nobody's network. See, because I want to be able to say, have you lost your rabbit ass mind? You see what I'm saying? So she sat there like Angela Yee sat there while Charlamagne and Envy go be misogynistic and gay at the same time and say nothing. She sat there. So those are one of the things you give up when you go to these platforms. So to me, I go to, when a person on those type of platforms come back and say, well, I felt this and I felt that, because I'm such an outspoken person, my mind be telling me, like, when they be talking to me saying, well, I don't appreciate this and I didn't appreciate that, my mind be like, well, bitch, if you didn't say nothing, then what you talking to me about it for?
Exactly.
You should be talking to them. They the ones offended you. Why you come and tell me? Putting that negative energy on me. No. K your ass back over there by the ones who offended you. Even if y'all say cut and you say, yo, I didn't appreciate this, and this. But Claudia sat there on many. When he went in on Chloe, Claudia sat there and took it. She said a little 1-2 yin. But if it was Claudia versus Nene, Claudia was this.
Yes.
It reads but Claudia versus Funky is, well, Funky, I don't think you understand as a woman. I'm not transphobic, but I did it. What is you explaining this shit for?
Yeah, I mean, you need to pull up your big girl clothes. Because if you come to me sideways, if we got a camera on us and I done told y'all numerous times, hey, this is still affecting me, so I won't call y'all hooker whores what y'all did on the weekend, and y'all don't do it to me. But I think because she was bantering it back and forth, they may have felt like, okay, well, we can play like this. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Cause you can sit up there. That's just like your homegirl done went and done got her some pita for a little piece of change, and somebody else find out and they call old lady of the night, and then I call old hookah whore. Why you mad at me? You ain't say nothing to them. And I dropped you off, and I know what you was doing.
Right. It's the selective outrage for me. That's all.
Yeah, and you know, that's just what I wanted to say, because it was just like, it was a lot of cues in that 4-hour interview that I started side-eyeing her, because before, when it first started, she say, no, me and Funky talk. We say we are not gonna say anything sideways, you know, this and that. And then as the 4 hours kept going, I was like, but it seemed like y'all saying stuff different, but in, you know, you saying things that you and Conscious done talked about behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I never seen Claudia go live with a YouTuber.
Really? I don't follow her, so I don't know what she does, but I
never
did
seen
see her
her.
over there. I didn't watch the whole interview. I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. Because when I came in, she was talking about her upbringing, and then I kind of left out because I was working. Then I came back and she was talking about the whole Fox Soul thing. So I missed a lot. So I didn't catch it all. But now I've never seen her. I don't follow Claudia. To be honest, I'm gonna be real. I don't even like Claudia. I don't like Claudia.
I went back to look at her page and I say, let me see something, because even when I seen them that he was having her on, and then I went back to his previous couple of videos, it was funky. And then when he said funky don't want to get the people back the equipment or something, I was like, well, how would he know if he still got the equipment? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was like, so is this kind of what's tipped it off when he say she was doing stuff behind the scenes? Because even before he said he was leaving Fox, so Conscious had been doing videos. So it's like, okay, I know you got this issue. Well, I know this person over here feel this way about you, so let me go over here.
I'm on a call with your auntie. Don't be making all that noise. We can't hear if you get to acting crazy. Sorry.
My nephew done came in here and looked at me like I was talking too loud and went back in his room. I was like, okay, I'm sorry.
But now I get what you're saying, though, and I appreciate your sentiments. But I'm gonna get off here because it's 8
But
o'clock.
I love what you do, sister. I love what you do. I love
Thank
the
you
accent.
so much.
You know, I love in the chat. Y'all be going up. Listen, give her her flowers. Give her her flowers.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right, boo. Enjoy your night.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Uniqueism, is that how you say your name? 101. Thank you so much for the super chat. Why do you think we're women of color so easily divisible? What y'all think that stems from? I'll tell you what it stems from. Let me show you. And it ain't gonna take me but 2 seconds. I'm gonna show you what it stems from. The very thing that we use for our benefit is the very thing that is our detriment. Take that information and do with it as you will. The very thing we use for our benefit is the very thing that is our detriment. Take that information and do with it as you will. Okay? Neither here nor there. Thank y'all so much. Oh, I wanted to show y'all something. So it's this girl. I want to show y'all. Hold on. Let me find her. It's this girl. She was so sweet. I need to find her. I'm trying to can I like do da-da-da-da? Shout out to Aaron Martin. Let me say that. Shout out to Aaron Martin. Aaron Martin hit me up in the inbox. She does party creations. She does a whole bunch of stuff. She delivers. She, not delivers, but she does eat mail stuff or whatever. I'm going to show y'all one thing. Hold on. I don't want it to show everything. Jeez. I don't want to see everybody else in my inbox. Let me see if it'll look like that. Hold on. If not, I might have to download it. Because I don't want y'all to see everybody in my inbox. I can't be giving y'all all the teas. You know what I'm saying? Because then the people going to feel like, I can't trust you, bitch. You might get on live and say, woo-ta, woo-ta, wham, wham. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely don't want that. So let me see if I could, it's going to show the whole inbox. Let me say this. Shout out to, what's her name again? Aaron Martin. Aaron Martin does party stuff. She does candy apples. She does balloons. She does a whole bunch of stuff. Strawberries, chocolate covered strawberries. Girl, balloon. Listen, I'm going to hit you up when we do the live show down in New Orleans. please be sure. Shout out to Aaron. You guys, let me say this, and I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. It's been 3 hours, girl. It's been 3 hours. Do you hear me? Let me tell y'all this. Everything that Black women endure, we somehow, some way, even if we don't want to agree with it and don't want to accept it, somehow we've allowed it. Y'all got to stop letting people do whatever they want to do because you don't agree with the other person. Because guess what? Just because it happened to them and you were cool with it, when it happened to you, that shit hit way different. Anyways, catch me tomorrow, 5 o'clock, Educational Friday. We're going to talk about racism and the word black, since I seen a lot of that in the chat. We're going to talk about the word black, racism, and also the Divine Nine. We ain't going to get too far into it, but we definitely going to talk about it. Y'all, I love y'all so much. Y'all have been nothing short of amazing. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you. I'll see y'all hoes later. Bye.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your boy, for your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, drop it for your. Lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.